Hey, watch your mouth.
We're back with another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. We're going to go through the Eagles' schedule tonight, give our wins and losses. And the Phillies, are we back? Hang around. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to the Santa Boot First podcast.
You should have played Coldplay for DJ.
This is cold. This is
If you were listening.
It's so bad.
I think it's great. Victory.
It's so
All
bad.
right, there we go. Thank
Legendary.
you to Coldplay for leading us into the show tonight.
Coldplay will be sending us a.
Yeah, maybe we send him a T-shirt.
No.
That was so
No,
bad.
I got a couple left.
All right.
All right, folks, we are back. We took a week off last week, but we are back ready to go. Plenty to talk about, like every week here in Philly. There's always plenty to talk about. This is Jim Marcus. To my left, the elder statesman, Donald Kennedy Martin Deek.
Loader James,
Good evening. To his
how you
left,
doing?
you know what? I started off wrong.
Sorry.
Coming to you live from beautiful downtown Willow Grove, the lovely Crack Bell Production Studios. See, Smitty, you threw me off. You said you wanted to do this tonight, and I wasn't prepared.
Probably
easy
should have.
as it was.
Probably should have let me. Looking like Joe Girardi performance up here.
Oh, taking shots already. To Deek's left, the principal.
No, the AP.
The interim principal.
The IP.
The IP. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening.
How are you, Smitty? Good?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Thank you.
To his left, the Don, DJ Martin. What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
We got that Coldplay special just for you.
Yeah,
I know you were
appreciated
excited.
it. And I don't hate Coldplay, but that was so bad.
That was bad.
That was really
Andrew has it as his ringtone.
I do.
Hopefully they don't play that after the touchdowns in the stadium.
Oh,
No.
Suck.
Oh
That would
God, that'd be
that'll
bad.
really fire up the
That would
crowd.
Fly.
And to DJ's left, we have the youngest Martin. Andrew Martin, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
So
We're missing Brody Man tonight. The kid's being studious, studying for finals, for exams. So what's up, Brody? I'm sure he's going to be watching. You already got the text from him to get
Nerd.
started.
Nerd.
Nerds. Behind the glass, we got Nate Money Moss keeping us live on the air. What's going on, Nate?
You.
All right. Our sponsors, insurephilly.com. Get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. The Matt Maloney Agency helping us out here, being a sponsor of Santa Boot First for 3 years now. We're going on year 3. We're in year 3.
We're in year 3.
Yes. Thank you to Matt, as always. And our drink sponsor, Pops McCain's Fine Whiskeys, Jason Fogg, proprietor. We got some new stuff coming out soon. We'll tease it. Probably have Jay in the studio in the next few weeks. And Mama Mia's keeping our bellies full tonight. We had a buffalo chicken pizza, the upside down pizza, and the sweet chili wings.
that's a plain pizza.
And a plain pie.
And a
Yeah, we
plain.
got to get the plain pie
Yeah.
for Mr. Goldfish
For the
over there.
people.
Mr. Goldfish. Mr. Goldfish.
He likes the crust cut off his PB&J.
How? All right. I thought you were saying go somewhere else.
No.
No, we're talking
No,
about your
you keep-
Uncrustables and cold
You
fish.
you leave your pants crusty.
Oh my God,
Were
dude.
you at the Coldplay concert?
No, you asked me that. No.
Yeah, he
You look
was.
like a huge Coldplay fan.
He does.
You definitely like turn them up in the shower on the way to work. Get like
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
More Foo
I
Fighters than
think
Coldplay.
Yellow is your
Your wedding
ringtone.
song?
It might be.
Yeah, it's my wedding song. Yeah,
You look like a Coldplay fan. I'm just.
I'm not.
No.
No.
I mean, I'll listen to them, but I've never been to their concert. Don't really care to go to one of their concerts.
All right.
Kind of think they're overrated, but they're okay.
I don't know if they're overrated, but
I do.
debatable. But that's
Their
fine.
music puts me to sleep.
No, that's what I don't get. Like the people that
Like if I went to that concert,
yeah,
if I was
their music
they-
is very slow.
right,
and
most of their
outside
stuff
of
I'd
it,
be
Yeah.
like, I'd be asleep.
They got a couple that are a little bit more upbeat, but I wouldn't
That's
pay.
the thing.
I
Like
wouldn't pay to
their
see them.
lyrics,
No.
their lyrics can't be up. Like it's weird. I don't know. They're like
Yeah,
Like,
they're just
wow.
average.
they're not
Like you.
average. They're good. But
They're right average.
Yeah, they're like
I'll
Phillies
listen
level.
I'll listen to a
like
couple.
Phillies level. Yeah,
Phillies.
they're not at the top of the East, but they're hanging around.
Yeah, but they're not as hot as the Phillies.
Yeah, right.
Flanges.
What did Flan just say?
I can see Smitty singing Paradise and crying in the
He's already started. It's all right. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting until that Eagles season starts, AB. I'm coming for you. And I hope it hurts.
Wow.
That was good. That was actually good wordplay.
Yeah.
That was.
Good job, Smitty.
Not Coldplay, wordplay.
Yeah.
This is bad.
No Wordle, no Wordle.
God.
All right, let's talk sports. You
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, sorry.
Starting out with a thump. Thompson thumpers.
Dingerville, we updated.
Dingerville
Yep,
needs to
with
be updated.
74 home runs.
Listen.
Yeah, I didn't update the record, but we're now 28-29.
Yep, we're
3
right.
games behind for the wild card.
3.5, right? Or are we
No,
3
no,
now?
no.
We got the win today, so it's
It's
a
a-
half.
Oh, I thought it was 3. Okay.
Make it
All right.
happen.
Good.
And 9 for the
Division.
division, which is going to be hard to get. I don't see us.
With the Mets, anything's possible.
That's what I'm saying.
let's-
I'm
yeah, let's
banking
go.
on
2000,
collapse.
2008, dude, they choked a 9-game lead in September.
I'm banking.
We're
on
not.
that
We're not even in
collapse.
July yet. Relax with the Mets. They're gonna have a ton of injuries.
They don't even have their starting
Yeah,
pitchers.
Exactly.
Right. So
So
they're
this-
gonna and they've had an easy part of their schedule. They'll be all right.
We gained very little with this streak.
Gained nothing.
In
No.
the wild card we did. Not
In
Listen.
the wild card, yes, but not the division.
All
We
right.
didn't even gain
Braves-
on the
The
Braves.
Braves jumped us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we got the Braves coming up. We'll take care of business. You guys gotta have faith.
I have faith.
Thank you, Andrew. You also have faith in Baker Mayfield, so that's questionable.
Hey, he's still got a job.
Right, he still has a job
still
right
has a
now.
job
Yeah.
right
As of
now.
right now.
I heard
he does.
34 more allegations are coming out
Yeah,
against
right?
Watson.
Seriously, it seems that way.
All right, let's go to Phillies. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Dingerville.
man,
I
that's a topic for discussion, but let's try to keep it.
right now
baseball
Dingerville
fan.
has no vacancy available.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hot. Right, hitting
the-
season. The
and-
cliche
and
hitting season. It
The
is
best
here.
part is they got production out of guys that you wouldn't normally expect.
Oh yeah,
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 the
I
The
agree.
younger guys are coming
Yep.
through big for them, which is really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. When the bottom of an order produces,
Yeah.
your chances of winning go through the roof because everybody expects the top of the order, heart of the order to produce. But when that bottom of the order produces, man, your chances
I mean,
to win really
That
go up.
home series against the Angels, yeah, the Angels are awful right now, but
Horrible.
that Sunday win is huge.
That's a
That
game
can
changer.
really
I
lift-
agree with
Yeah,
you.
they
That can really lift a team.
They
Yeah,
still
I
have
agree.
2 of the best players in
Oh,
all
yeah.
of baseball.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, no, I agree.
And they were a top team before they fell off. I mean, they were.
Milwaukee's
really
a tough place to go and win. I would be
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
with 2 out of 3.
And
They swept them and they beat their best pitcher today.
And
they-
they faced the
yes.
reigning Cy Young.
And you know what the best part about it was? Their starting pitching was legit, and their bullpen
lights out.
minus Corey, the one game was really
Yeah,
good.
It was a little shaky today.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a
What,
little shaky
Dominguez
today.
was?
No,
Nah, Norwood towards the end.
Norwood,
See,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, I
It
think
made you
Dominguez
nervous.
should be the closer. I'm going
Yeah,
to
we
continue to say it. Dominguez
yeah,
has
Dominguez should
closer
be
stuff.
in the 8th or 9th.
No,
inning.
he should be the 9th. Corey should be the
Yeah, I'm
setup.
fine with that. Yeah,
I
I'm
would be
fine with
okay
that.
with Knable going set up.
That's what I
'Cause
said.
it
And
doesn't
Dominguez
look-
closer.
It doesn't look like he has the stuff to be a closer.
He's a fastball
Yeah,
pitcher.
he
That's all
just-
he's got.
He doesn't have the stuff to be a closer.
Dominguez has a variety of pitches.
He's never been a closer in his career.
I know.
Right?
I know. No.
And they just expected to plug
I
him in.
thought
this
he
year.
was.
No, he
No?
well, he might have been in Milwaukee for a little bit, and then Hader took his job, and then he went to the Dodgers,
And-
and then he got hurt.
yeah.
Right, he was a setup man.
And
But Dominguez has been a closer. Before he
Yeah,
got
yeah,
hurt,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was the closer to Phillies.
and now he looks like he's back to
Oh,
what
yeah,
he was
he-
before
Dominguez.
the injury
So
and the surgeries.
here's the question:
Sure.
They made the one big move we all talked about. Is that it? Girardi's gone. Is
Yeah,
it? Was
I
it
don't-
that easy?
I
Is
don't think
Thompson
it's that.
leaving, not diddling with the lineup?
I don't think
figuring
it's-
out the pitching, or is it just
I
it's
don't.
just bad timing?
I don't think it's
Or
that
coincidental.
easy, but I've been saying it for a while, and you guys, we've all said it. It's like, especially in baseball, consistency matters, right?
Mhm.
You gave Stott this opportunity, and now you're playing him consistently, and you're starting to see it. Girardi would play Stott like 1 every 5 games. You cannot do
Yeah.
that for a young guy's confidence. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
also,
happens.
Thompson has made some moves, but not in the level of like, oh, let's take. Have you seen him? Other than they had a big lead, take Castellanos'
Yeah, that's what I was
bat
just
out of the
gonna say,
lineup?
yeah.
No.
That's what I'm
I mean, he
asking.
put
So-
Herrera in today and he hit a home run. Every move that he's made,
Veerling the other night.
yeah, Veerling,
The
every
righty on the
move that he's
lefty.
made has been good. So, I mean, I think this is one part of the equation, but I just also think, which is what we all said, is eventually they were going to get hot.
Right.
Now they're hot. Schwarber's hitting.
That's what I was
You know,
gonna say.
other people are hitting.
I think it was more
um,
coincidental.
Yes, the timing just
I-
like would they have gone on this streak if Girardi was still the manager?
I will say no.
Did they get a little bump because we're playing for the
Yeah,
new guy
yeah,
and that
Yeah.
just carried through?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think it's because Girardi was fired. I think
they
no,
played
I think-
looser with
I-
Thompson. I
I
think,
think it was because Girardi was fired. I think it did give him a little kick in the ass. But I also think a little bit of his coincidental, like Smitty was saying. We all have been saying that this team and the bats eventually are going to wake up. I mean, they're not going to go the whole season dead. So I think that's part of the reason why they're on this streak that they're on right now. And the starting pitching has been amazing.
That's what I was going to say.
Hopefully,
if they're any type of a professional player, when Girardi got fired, they had to look at themselves in the mirror and say, hey, I'm partly responsible for that guy losing his job because of the way I'm playing. So you have to take that and use it as motivation to go out there and do what you need to do to, number one, help the team turn it around, and number two, get yourself, playing to your top level. I definitely think getting rid of Girardi had something to do with the team turning it around.
I agree.
Because I mean, they won the last game Girardi managed, and they've won seven in a row.
Yeah.
So it's not a coincidence. It's definitely a direct correlation from one to the other. And it's a credit to the team that they've been able to do that. But I think professional athletes in every sport want that routine. They want to come to the stadium and know what they're doing each and every day. Football, NFL players love the 1:00 Sunday game. They don't like those primetime games because it takes them out of their routine.
Right.
Most of the games are played Sunday at 1:00. The primetime games take them out of their routine. They're creatures of habit. They love that routine. Baseball players, they want to show up to the ballpark and not think, where am I batting at today? What position am I playing at today? They want to know, when I come to the ballpark, I'm going to be batting sixth. I'm playing second base. Or, whatever.
Right.
They want to know these things.
That's what I've been saying. If you look at Girardi's lineups, look at the first whatever games that he managed. It was every day was different.
Mm-hmm.
Then he also, if you noticed, this was the first time that Thomson allowed Ray Muto to play all 3 games, a night and a day game. Like, you have to let these guys play. Like, when you have momentum, you don't sit a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because righty lefty. Like Stott had momentum, he's played ever since then. You're seeing the benefits of playing somebody consistently.
That's analytics bullshit.
Right. I agree with you.
It's a feel for the game. It's an eye for the game. It's a gut feel for the game.
Right.
And you're right. You can't, when you're constantly getting switched in and out of the lineup, up and down the lineup, different positions, you can't get into a flow. You can't get to a comfort level because you're always on edge. I gotta perform today at this position if I want to, come back out on the field tomorrow. You have to get that routine, get that established level of comfort. And the only way to do that is, number one, to play every day, and number two, to play the same position, being in the same order of the lineup.
Those hitters, they need to, depending on where you are in the lineup and who's in front of you and behind you, it's going to change the approach.
Oh yeah.
At the bat, at the plate for you. Yeah. So, right, if I'm hitting short, or if I'm hitting leadoff tonight, and then I'm hitting 4 or 5 wherever Girardi was moving them to, it's like the whole thing you're saying. It's consistency.
Yep.
These guys need it, and then you throw these younger guys in there. Like, I know Bone's been in the league 3 years now, but he still needs to be consistent. He needs to have to know who's protecting him in the lineup if there is a guy there, so he knows how to approach each at bat. He's just moving these guys around.
Yeah, I agree. They've also managed a bullpen too.
Yeah.
Hand. I mean, as much as we keep on saying, like, we want to switch Corey and Dominguez, it's been consistent, right? Like, if you have that, and this is what quality teams do, right? When you have a lead, specifically. Right now, it's been Hand as the 7th inning, Dominguez as the 8th, Corey's the 9th. Yeah. But at least you're managing a bullpen, right? You know what I mean? And then also, like, Girardi would have took out Nola the other night too. Like, when he let him finish the inning. Like, I think Thomson, and everybody's like, oh, when they hired Thomson. Look, I'm not sitting here saying Thompson's the answer, but like, when everybody hired him, like, oh, who the hell is this guy? This guy's been in baseball for 38 years. He knows what the hell he's doing. More than the third base coach that everybody wanted because he wanted Dusty Watson. I mean, he's been passed over for the job twice in Philadelphia. There's a reason.
There are career baseball
lifers,
men,
right?
Lifers. Yeah. Joe Girardi's a career lifer in baseball. So I mean, I get your point, and I agree with your point that baseball lifers, they know what they're doing.
Right.
Girardi, he's a baseball lifer,
but I don't think
he's a smart guy.
You need that right.
He's not a dummy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a dummy, but I think he overthought managing. Thompson's just managing.
I think managing, for some reason, and it's surprising because he was a catcher. Catchers usually have such a knowledge of the game because they have to know They have to know all the game situations because they're directing traffic out there. How many times you see the catcher come out in between pitches, step in front of the plate, and give all the hand signals for where the players are supposed to line up on the field? Because he's the guy that knows what's going on. Girardi, I don't understand how Girardi goes from being a really good catcher for his career to not being a very good manager. Because if you go over the history of catchers who turned into managers, I would be willing to bet that the majority of them were good managers.
But here's the thing, like, and everybody will go back, oh, the Marlins, he was coach, whatever. All of us, and this is no disrespect, all of us could have won a World Series with that Yankees team that Girardi had.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and let's be honest, he's had 2 or 3 years to get things done, and he didn't do it. So I've been saying I wanted it earlier. You know, DJ said Memorial Day, which was basically spot on, but I wanted it earlier. And I think if it happened earlier, like I would have got rid of him after he blew that lead against the Mets. That they were in like a 4. I think that the bleeding would have stopped earlier. I think the team started to tune him out. They're going to come out and say the right things. But if you're somebody like Bohm and you're like, you know, oh, this guy's our future third baseman, you're getting jerked around in the lineup, right? Moniak's being told when you come up, you're going to start playing every day. He has one bad game, and now the center fielder switch. Like, I think the players started to tune him out after a while, too.
I was just going to say that. You touched on it earlier, talking about the relationship.
Right.
That I don't know if you guys heard. I heard on the radio today about Mark Teixeira talking about Girardi and how on those teams, Girardi wasn't really the guy that like would come over and talk to you.
Thompson
is.
Yeah. Right.
And you know, I think that's important when you have a young team like the Phillies sort of do with half their lineup being, you know, under 27, 28.
Yeah.
That's important to have a manager that'll go and talk to your young guys and tell them, you know, what they got coming up the next day or, you know, scouting reports, just hey, you know, how you feeling today? You know, something like that. Yeah. And a lot of guys, I mean, Castellanos, I think said he had maybe like two conversations with Girardi since he's been here.
Yeah.
You can't have that. I mean, as a big free agent signing to only talk to your coach twice during the season, it's not going to work.
And not to deviate from that too much, but that was Chip Kelly's downfall. Yeah. One of his downfalls was that he never communicated with anyone.
And they brought it up in that press conference, the introductory press conference with Thompson, that they really hit it on it a lot, that they want to improve their communication with their players and coaches. So
I think that's a big factor.
That's what they're doing, and it seems to be working.
At my former place of employment, there was a guy that I knew.
Delilah's?
Who said that, Andrew?
Yeah, you're right. I was a bouncer.
Yeah.
That's why I always got through then.
He guy by the name of George Buffano. He's a huge Yankees fan, and we used to go back and forth. 2009 was real fun between the two of us. We were always going back and forth, and I keep in touch with him through Facebook. And when we hired Girardi, he just kind of snickered and laughed at me, like, "Yeah, okay, good luck with that." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He won the World
A lot of
Series.
Yankees guys didn't like him, man.
Well, I'm getting to that, Smitty. Don't spoil it. And he won the manager of the year in 2006 with Florida. I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? He's a really good manager. He's got a track record, like yada yada yada." He's like, "Nah, you'll see. You'll find out." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever. Just go away." So I never forgot that. That always stuck in the back of my mind. And I was like, I really hope George isn't right, because if he is, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the longer Girardi's tenure went on, and we never improved, didn't make the playoffs.
Nobody developed.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the biggest problem.
I was like, that son of a bitch, George is right, man. And I got to admit, George was right about Girardi, and it pisses me off to admit that, but I got to admit it.
Baseball is the sport to me that I feel like the manager, whatever you want to call him in baseball, not the coach, makes the least amount of impact on the game. They can lose you games, but if your team's good, they're going to hit.
Right.
They're going to win the game. There's not as much strategy as in football, basketball, hockey. You have a shift, and we're going to play the shift.
I agree.
Way.
I mean,
so I think it's look, and now, so I think Thompson rides out the year.
If they make the
any
wild
chance
card,
that
he's got the job.
You think he gets the job?
100%. If they make the playoffs, he's getting the job.
For how many years do you give him an extension?
I would think it would be like
3 years.
McCannon,
That's
like 2 or 3.
Usually it's 3 years. That's what the normal. I would say the extension.
If
for a
not, I
manager
think that
is.
there's. I've already went over some
Don't we
names.
still got a long
Probably-
way to go?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying if they
yeah.
get the wild, if they make the
Yeah.
playoffs, you would
They're
keep them,
in-
wouldn't you,
they're-
Nate? That's
I
what we're
mean,
saying.
They're only 2 games under now, 1 game under 500.
That's what I'm saying, right?
And they've really turned the corner here.
And their
they're
schedule gets easier.
And they weren't last week. We weren't talking playoffs, and now they are. So I mean, I think that
I mean,
goes a
I've
long
always paid
way.
attention to the Phillies, and from a betting perspective, like it was a good call that they're getting hot now because their schedule is soft.
Yes, their schedule's getting a lot easier.
Like coming up, and it's
Yep.
getting hotter, so that it makes sense that they could go on a run. But my thought is just like, I mean, we're only 50 games in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of time. I'm saying
Right,
but
we're talking playoffs though.
no, we're
is that-
saying if
Well,
he
this
makes
is
the
usually-
playoffs, you would have to
usually-
keep him. That's what we're talking about. The
usually
match.
Okay.
There's an extra wild card spot
Yeah.
now, too.
and
Right.
usually June during baseball seasons where you really see teams
Start to
start to
pick it
make
up.
their
Yeah.
strides and make their playoff pushes. Sort of. I mean, I know it's so early.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like it's early
But
talking about.
usually in baseball, June, July is where you really start to see teams
They
kick
start
it
to
up a
separate
little.
It
themselves.
is. It is
Oh, okay.
early, but this
Yeah.
was like their hell. Like what, 3 or 4 weeks where they were like, a couple weeks ago they were 12 games under 500. They could
Exactly.
finish this hard, like because coming in, I think this was the last stretch. The Brewers was like one of the
Yeah.
teams that's over 500.
Yeah.
As of tomorrow, they win tomorrow. They're now 500. They're with only 58 games in, and the harder part of their schedule
Yep.
out of the way. They don't have to play the Mets anymore, right? They're gonna get the Nationals
they
and
do.
teams
They
like
have
that.
August.
2 more
In
seasons.
August.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have a lot
Not
left with him.
No,
They've
seven-
reused
7
so
games.
right. So like, I think the Phillies are going to go on a run, and the bats are going to get. I mean, Castellanos hasn't even got hot yet. That's
Yeah.
coming too.
Yeah.
You know what Harper's going to do? I mean,
Yeah.
like
He's
Harper's
having his
unreal.
MVP year again
He's having a better year than he was last year.
at the DH.
The
Yeah.
best case for scenario could be for us to be in a playoff spot because
I
we're going to
heard-
do more.
I heard today, after the game, Harper today was his 44th RBI.
Yes.
He didn't have his 44th
Yeah, till
RBI
August.
till
Yeah,
August
because he had
last
84.
year.
Remember, he's
It
hitting all
was-
those
it was-
homers.
It was game 89,
Yep,
I think,
yep.
for him,
Because
and
all
game
those
110 for the
solo home
Phillies.
runs that he had.
That's
last year.
ridiculous.
He's got what,
He's
14
2
home
runs
runs?
ahead of last year,
And
he
he's
was
got
MVP
15.
last year.
He's got 15.
he's
What?
on pace.
Schwarber's got 16.
No,
No,
so
15.
they both got
They're both
15.
tied.
No, I
for
think
third.
Schwarber.
No,
I
no,
could have
no,
sworn
they both
Schwarber
have
hit
15.
another
No, they're both 15.
today. I
both
thought it was
15.
16.
I just looked, Smitty. I just looked. They're
No,
both
Yeah,
it was
both.
They're
Hold on,
both
before
15.
you guys go, real quick, because
We're not leaving yet. We just started.
But that Harper talk, is
Yeah.
he a dark horse for MVP?
We've
No,
already.
he's
I,
He should be a top.
No,
Yeah,
he's right there.
I don't think. No,
He's
there's
not
some
a dark
guys
horse.
I
that
think right now it's
Machado's
him,
having a big year too, isn't there? Something.
Him, Mookie, Goldschmidt's been on a tear, even though he
Is
kind of
Freeman doing good?
Nah, not too much.
I thought
It's-
Machado was like hitting like
Machado's
3
been
something.
well, but it's been Mookie, Harper, and
There's got to be somebody from the
Goldschmidt's
Mets.
been
Isn't
well. What did the
Alonso?
books say,
Alonso, Pete Alonso.
See, the problem is Alonso.
he's leading the
Is it
National
Alonso?
League in home runs.
Yeah.
As long as the Phillies keep winning, I think Harper's going to be right there again.
Oh, he'll definitely
He
be
should-
right
he should be-
there.
he should
He's
be
going to
top
make the
3.
All-Star team, which he hasn't made as a Philly.
Does
He's
it-
got to.
Does he
Hell,
hurt him that he's playing at DH?
I don't think it
and not
matters right now,
Nah.
to be
Not
honest.
if, not
No.
if what if the
'Cause
National
there's
League
a-
made
injury.
that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Would you guys say that Castellanos? I mean, we're only 58 games in. Is a little bit of a disappointment right now.
yeah, he is. Right
Yeah,
now,
so
he
is
is.
Right now.
he's underperforming.
Schwarber's not.
Schwarber's
So
coming
was
around.
Schwarber.
Schwarber's got
Yeah.
15 home runs. We knew that his
Yes.
average was going to be low,
Yes.
It's so funny to me that he's third in the NL, tied for third.
and he's
in the NL
got
with
and he's
home runs,
batting
and
203.
he's batting like what 200.
That's
Yeah.
Schwarber for you.
So
Yeah,
I got the odds for you here.
I was just
What's
pulling him up,
Harper's
too.
odds?
Odds is Harper right now MVP plus 950.
Who's the leader?
Yeah, who's leading?
Who's the club?
Mookie.
It's Mookie.
Yeah, I
What's
uh,
he at?
plus
figured it was
300.
Mookie.
And then who's second?
Golden Schmidt.
And then Harper.
No, it goes Belts, Golden Schmidt, Machado, Alonso, and then
Belt?
Oh, I
Harper.
What about
forgot
Brandon Belt?
Machado.
Not bets.
Betts. Oh, I thought he said Belt.
Not bets.
Cool.
Oh, I did say
Cu-
Belts. My bad.
Cuna's right
Belts.
That's
after,
fine.
right
Yeah.
after Harper.
Who?
Acuna.
Acuna.
Oh, really?
Acuna, I
Wow,
didn't
he's-
think he was having a good
Yeah,
year, is he?
kind of just
Nah,
came
he started
back.
off slow.
He was coming
He
off
said
that
it.
injury.
He had a really big injury last year.
And when's Tatis coming back?
I don't
thought
know.
he had
I
that
thought he was
accident.
done. Yeah, I
Nah,
thought he was
he's-
done for
he-
the year.
He's
I don't
not
think
done.
He's done
no,
for the
he's
year,
not
but he's
done.
done till
A while.
probably like at least end of July. Probably.
And early August.
I just hope that with this Phillies team that they continue, like you all of that said, consistency. Because we've seen years in the past where, come July, August, like they're right in it, then they have that big September collapse. And
I feel like their starting pitching is better than it's been.
yeah, for sure.
Suarez is just starting to hit his. Like Suarez's game the other night was great.
His last 2 games have been really
Eflin's been good.
Nola,
who we dog, Nola's been
really good.
And Wheeler's been really, really, really good.
Wheeler's just
right.
He's just dominant.
I think it's a combination
Gibson's
of the starting pitching, the hitting is starting to come around.
Right.
And with the hitting that they have, the defense hasn't been a factor because it's not costing them games.
Because they've still made their errors.
Yeah, but it's not costing
I feel like they've
games.
been playing better though in this stretch defensively.
They have,
but they still
except for Schwarber's are tough.
But when you're winning by what they're winning in this streak,
yeah,
your defense is not losing you games like it was earlier in the season. And I think as big as the bats are, I think as big as the starting pitching, just as big is, I think the bullpen has finally found their groove and settled down.
Well, because that's what we're talking about, consistency.
Because it seems like
Brad Hand's got like 1.5 ERA
in and stuff like that.
Hand's got a 1.5, I think, or less than that right now.
I hope we don't have to see Familia again.
He actually pitched well today. He pitched clean.
You can put him in mid relief.
I put him in as like a seventh, a sixth guy.
He was so bad early on in the season that I just gave up on him.
But like you said, we got to give him a chance to hit their stride.
Same with Alvarado. He's not even on the team right now, but
isn't he hurt or they just?
He's on AAA. He's in AAA.
Oh, I thought he was hurt.
He can't find a strike zone.
Yeah.
He throws 100 miles an hour. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can throw as hard as you want.
They actually,
you're going to move some guys at the trade deadline.
Well, I just saw that.
If they're contending, you probably have to make a move, right?
They also were just watching, what's his name, the guy pitch, Rosenthal, who's pretty decent coming back. He would be nice for the bullpen. I think you have to, that's what I was saying. The best case scenario is for us to be in it because I think we like a move or two away, but with what pieces? That's the thing. So
you got to get a leadoff guy.
You got to get a leadoff guy, right?
And another starter.
But Schwarber seems to be
Schwarber seems to be coming around, but how long is that going to hold up? Because it's June, so he loves June.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
June in the playoffs.
Once Bryce gets healthy. You can put him, and then you can put Schwarber at DH. You don't have to worry.
Well, I think what their plan is to do Schwarber and Castellanos because they're both not very good defensively. Rotate them.
I can't wait for Harper.
I would put Schwarber first to move Hoskins because Hoskins is awful defensively.
You guys all thought I was.
I know you were wrong. I would trade him. I would trade him.
But who plays first?
Schwarber. He can play first.
Okay.
You don't need Raymuto. That's another move that you could do. You could play.
Stubbs isn't bad.
But that's what I was thinking. Raymuto at first and Stubbs at catcher.
And who's the
I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet, though, with JT.
You were talking about in the one show.
Marchand?
Yeah, Marchand.
Yeah, but he's not even up yet.
Yeah, but he was looking.
Yeah, he was.
Then you're putting JT at first.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the other guy in Reading. Yeah.
You're taking a bat off to put one of these young guys in at the catcher's position.
Yeah, but Stubbs has a bat.
Does he have a bat as good as Schwarber or Castellanos?
He hits for average. He doesn't hit for power.
I would take Hoskins' defense out of the lineup. I don't know about Raymuto defensively at first either.
Yeah, it's not like he's going to be batting high in the lineup.
I think I would put Schwarber
down towards the bottom.
Or Bohm at first.
I'm just saying.
If you move Hoskins, it's not. I mean,
why don't you move Bohm the first?
That's true too.
Let him. No, he's finally coming around at third base.
Camargo plays first.
Did play first, but like we said, you don't want to mix it up too much.
I'm just saying,
because then you lose.
I would use Hoskins as ammo.
Consistency and level of comfort.
Hoskins is the most tradable player, I think.
He's probably the biggest piece
right now. I'm hoping Moniak gets hot.
I was going to say, or do you move Moniak?
I don't know what you get for him right now because he hasn't hit.
You brought up Segura, maybe.
As a playoff team.
If the Bogarts rumors are true, because he's a free agent and he's due for a big contract, I'd see what it take to get.
Well, Dombrowski doesn't even.
Bogarts would be awesome.
Was Dombrowski in Boston too, or was he only in Detroit? He was in Boston too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got a history with Bogarts too.
Yeah.
How much is he going to cost, though?
You're going to pay too.
He's another big contract.
Yeah. So are they going to go over the?
Well, you figure Didi and Segura come off.
Yeah, that's true. And if you move Hoskins in that deal, that's another deal. And you don't have to pay him because Hoskins.
And Stott, if Stott becomes your second baseman, he ain't making that much.
And you just plug Bowman at third or first.
Yeah.
I mean, Bogarts and Stott.
He's going to get paid.
That'd be really
There's a couple of them. It's Bogarts. It's the dude from the Twins that signed with the Astros, Correa. He's going to opt out. They said because because he signed he's not going to stay in Minnesota. He wants a bigger
Dude,
deal.
in first place.
I know, but I'm just telling you that's what they said. He'll opt out for a bigger. And there's somebody else that's Trey Turner from Washington,
Trey Turner
who has a relationship already with Harper.
From Washington.
I heard his name for the offseason.
Yeah.
He's in LA.
Yeah.
He's in LA.
Yeah, I'm saying for next year, not now.
Sean Killrangers threw out this. Would you guys trade for 3 relievers? Michael Fulmer, Wiley Peralta, Tigers, or Hunter Strickland?
There's a guy that I want that's the Pirates closer right now. He's like lights out. He's got a real low ERA. And it's like the Pirates would probably move him. Because the Pirates capitalize. That's the guy.
Yeah.
But I forget if that's his name or
If
not.
the Phillies could somehow incorporate the White Sox's bullpen, that'd be awesome. The White Sox bullpen's awesome. So if they could somehow follow that formula for what the White Sox did, which they also got to draft better, but that'd be really nice to go with this.
What is this team missing? Like, I hear you guys throwing a lot of stuff. Like, what are they missing?
They need a leadoff guy.
And a center fielder.
Center fielder, leadoff, and some bullpen.
Probably.
Moniak's not a good center.
We don't know yet. I mean,
He
it's
hasn't
still
played.
unanswered.
Well,
Yeah.
the 2 big things I say is leadoff and bullpen.
You can't. I mean, the bullpen on this team has been a question mark for
Like,
years.
what's priority though? Like, what's number one? Like,
Bullpen.
Probably
If you're
bullpen.
looking playoffs, the bullpen.
Yeah.
bullpen?
Because pitching is all that matters in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
I also would like an infield defensive
Yeah, if you
replacement
can
too.
get better up
Yes,
the field,
if you
up the
can.
middle.
Yes.
If you can.
But I
if
think
you can
Stott's
find-
pretty damn good
I was going to
defensively.
say Stott looks like he's going to.
And Didi, if Didi comes back.
I'm done with Didi.
Didi had a great
Yeah,
game
yeah,
today.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
I could say he had
good,
a good
but
game today.
like how many times does this dude just?
I mean, I'll tell you what, Didi's played in
he-
clutch situations
Yeah,
before. So
but I mean, he's not your future.
no,
So,
definitely not.
I mean, that's what I.
Is Stott your future shortstop, or you go around Simon?
I mean, I don't know why I've just always loved Bogarts.
I'd rather have Trey Turner. Over
His
I would
name-
give
Bogarts.
Trey
his
Turner
name's
too.
nice.
Trey Turner would be awesome.
You love
too.
him because you went up to Boston last year. and
Nah.
watched the
I-
play.
it was
Bogarts
cool.
is
He
he
just-
makes.
no,
a guy
Bogarts
named
has been a
Xander
top-
on
But
the
what
team.
makes you guys
Dude,
think that
Sanders like
Boston,
Xander.
dude? You
Yeah.
really think Boston's going to give away? They gave away bets. You think
Dude,
they're going to have
ton of money on who they get this?
Trevor Story?
Trevor Story,
Yeah, but
right?
they can afford it. I think.
I mean, they're
they'll-
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money.
But I don't think
But
the
it's
Dodgers are going to
bad
be able.
contracts.
Dodgers aren't going to be able to afford Trey Turner. I think
No,
he's out after this year.
he
I
might
don't
come
think-
here.
Right.
That would be a
I mean,
sick
that'd
leadoff.
be awesome. I would take.
He's a really good
and-
leadoff batter too.
I mean, I'm not trying to look too far ahead with this season still going on, but this offseason's another huge offseason for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when, the Phillies have young talent, it looks like right now with Stott, Maton, and hopefully Moniak.
Painter, these pitchers look,
Yeah.
dude. That Painter kid looks really good. I wouldn't include him in any deal right now.
Paint.
Sean's asking you if it's Bednar.
I don't know. He's from
got a
Pittsburgh.
1.33.
It might be.
ERA.
Is he from Pittsburgh?
I don't know. He's asking you if that's who you're talking about.
Remember.
The clue.
Speaking of Boston, though, Jim, do you have another Sam Adams? If you don't,
I thought you were going to talk about the cheater Celtics. I thought we were moving on from baseball and touching on the
Dude,
playoffs.
I'm
Celtics
not-
are gonna win
come
the NBA
on.
Finals,
And Al
and it's gonna
Horford.
suck because the Sixers helped them do it, and it's just
See, I'm
it sucks. It's so painful to watch. And first of all, the NBA playoffs as a whole this year, they've been absolute shit.
Bednar, yeah.
They've been so bad. It's blowout after blowout. It's ridiculous. There hasn't been really maybe aside from the Sixers,
Position.
Yes.
Raptors. I mean, they were pretty competitive. But
Yeah, how many series have gone past
yeah,
game
that's
six?
what I'm saying. It's been blowouts.
The Miami Sixers series went 6, right?
Yeah, but they were awful. You didn't have Embiid for 2
Yeah, I
games.
know.
Yeah.
I mean,
lopsided.
The best
West-
series
the
was the
West-
Game 7 Dallas Phoenix.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Even though it was a
the
blowout
West
Game
only
7.
had one good series that went 7 games, and all those
Minnesota,
games
didn't the Minnesota game
blowouts.
go 7 series too in the first round?
No, it went 6.
Minnesota Grizzlies, I thought
Went
that was
six.
Memphis.
No, I think Memphis
It
kind
went
of
6.
went, but didn't Memphis kind of dominate after a little bit? Didn't Minnesota win 2 games at home?
No, I think they split each
I
way.
don't know. I know
I think
Dallas
Shaq
was
got
down
hurt.
2-0 from Phoenix and went on
They
a run.
split each way, I think,
But
and then
but the NBA playoffs they've been so and enough with these 9 o'clock tip off times.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
even
I get it.
sucks.
Like,
I'm going to
you
be
gotta get the
honest
whole
with you.
country
I don't
to
even watch it because
I
I don't want
haven't.
to. I don't care. I
But
don't want to
that's
see the
what I'm-
Celtics.
Not only that, but I hate watching the Celtics because they're so damn.
And
good.
Al Horford having a game
Yeah.
on, that pissed me off.
Game 2, we turned back to,
Yeah.
to the
Sixers
real Al
were-
Horford.
But it's so hard because the Celtics are just so good.
Yeah.
And it sucks to watch. 'Cause
Well, yeah.
they're gonna win. They're
I
gonna
have a
win.
friend
the
that-
title.
Here's
I have a friend
the
that-
thing that I'll say though. I'm tired of the bullshit that I hear from people that are like, well, the Sixers could have had this. Let's get a couple things
They
real
coulda had
straight.
one guy.
Let's
They
get a
coulda
couple
had
things
Tatum.
straight.
They
Like
had one dude.
Danny Green for Horford. When we traded for Horford,
That was a
it
good
was
move.
it was a good move.
It was a good
That was
move.
the other one. Fultz for Tatum. I have news for you. They never were going to have a chance to draft Tatum. We knew that, right?
Yeah,
The other one
Danny
is
Ainge played too.
Udoka.
because
Like
the Sixers were
Udoka as
dopes
an
and let it
assistant
out.
coach. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Who really thought he was the guy? And then I saw the other one, Simmons over Jaylen Brown. Nobody would have done that in that draft.
Nobody in the NBA
So it's
was
like
doing that.
Monday morning quarterback from a lot of people.
Hindsight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think you're right, Smitty. But it
I know.
just sucks.
Wait, say
because-
that again.
Oh, shut up. 'Cause it sucks because we know that the Sixers
I
had
agree
a
with
hand
you.
in this team.
I think the
that
Sixers
Celtics
are gonna
have.
have a fun offseason.
I hope
I'm
so.
building my plan. Smitty's reconstruction.
Yeah,
It's gonna be better than
I
the
don't-
Civil War. We're
I don't
reconstructing the whole.
We'll have an
The whole
episode
Sixers.
where we'll each present our plan.
I don't know if you
My
guys saw. Sorry,
I'm bringing my
Yeah.
PowerPoint and
Bro,
analytics.
My
Nice.
friend's a Celtics fan. That's always been talking about.
How's he a Celtics
should be
fan?
your friend
Philly.
anymore.
Is he from Boston?
No.
Does he have family?
Wait,
in
is he the
Boston?
one that
No.
got a
Who's
Celtics
this?
basketball?
Andrew, who's this?
Wait a minute.
I wasn't going to call him out.
He
Smitty.
was
No,
over
we
our
are
house
going
one
to.
time.
Who?
Didn't
He
your
was
bro-
over he was over our house to one time.
Did you pop that ball yet? The
No,
Celtics ball?
It's I don't even know where it's at.
It's
though.
never seen the day.
You
the
better
light
not
of
pump
day.
that up with air, because the minute you do, I'm coming over and
It's in
popping
the
that.
closet.
It's
flat
never
itself.
seen the light of day since he brought it home.
Yeah, you
But
got to get rid of that, dude.
Just real quick, just to go off the NBA playoffs and how bad they've been. I don't know if you have checked the ratings, but the March Madness tournament has dominated every single finals game.
Dude,
Like the final game one, I think, was like the 5th most watched. Maybe
The problem is-
like 6th or 7th most watched basketball game this year.
I agree.
And the March Madness is just.
But the
St. Peter's had more viewers than the finals.
I agree with you, but
St. Peter's.
it's about to change with all this stuff going. We'll have to do that another show. But the NCAA as it is getting ruined right now. It is.
I
It's
say-
not about
They got-
name and
they
likeness.
got-
It's
they
like
got their money.
basically
They're getting
free
their money.
agency. No,
Let them
I
get
say,
their money.
I don't think that they should be getting $7 or $8 million.
They're products. They're viewed as products by the
The
NCAA.
school's
Let them get
making
their
It's
money.
good
$40 million
DJs.
off them.
Yeah, exactly. The school don't give a damn about them. Let them get their money.
I'm not letting them.
Why?
Speaking of which, you got your scholar athlete.
I'm
lined
working
up?
on it. I
Is
gotta
she
start-
getting an
I said I
NIL?
gotta start
Yeah.
getting the.
When's
Is she getting an
get the rookie
NIL?
cards together.
You
So you doing the NIL?
They're Division 3.
That doesn't matter. Tell them. Be
So
like,
what?
listen.
I'll create an NFT with her.
You can make a few shekels off of her.
Oh, I was talking about Brody.
Yeah.
Brody should have a
Oh,
commitment
He's
day
in
with the
7th
hat.
grade.
There's been
Yeah, can we do a
Y'all-
high
y'all
school
did it.
commitment day when he
Oh,
commits?
that
With the
was
hats?
really
See what
funny.
happens.
On here, on here. Can we do it on? Yo,
Keith's
can we
head
do
is
that?
getting-
I'll
Yo.
I already got a text when it says,
I'll
it
bring.
must feel weird in there. Would it help me?
We feel a little.
Well, what
I'll
did
bring the
listen,
St. Joe's prep hat.
No,
for her.
seriously, we need
That
to
would
do
be fun,
hats.
Jim.
That'd be great.
Commitment.
Commitment
Line
night.
him up and he can go do the hand thing. You know.
Oh,
and
that
he-
means we got to keep doing this podcast for another 3
Why
years.
Why wouldn't we?
Isn't he going into 7th grade?
He's going into 7th. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll-
2 years.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah.
We're going on 5. But not keep
We
going.
don't hate each other that much yet. I think we
Yeah.
got another.
I mean,
2
yeah,
years.
there's
That's
times.
the key word, Jet.
I don't know.
A
Smitty
lot can
keeps
change.
coming for my spot. He says, you know.
Oh, yeah, he wants that other spot, yeah.
Maybe I'll be booted out. And they'll slowly show me the
These
door.
think,
I
No-
didn't-
No
You'll be-
Missinellis.
yeah, that's what
no
I'm gonna do.
Missinellis on this show.
Hey, I'm gonna
No Missinellis.
Tyrone your ass.
Oh, no Missinellis out here.
Yeah. Oh
All right.
man, that's
Do we
good.
want to? NHL playoffs are going on. Colorado.
I don't really
Either
care.
The Rangers or Tampa Bay.
I'm glad the
so much
Rangers
better.
choked their last 2 games. That's
See,
all I care.
I don't want the Rangers to win, but I'm tired of seeing Tampa Bay too.
Yeah, but
I'm not
Colorado's
watching
going to
any of it, so-
outscore
yeah,
everybody.
Colorado's
Have you watched Colorado at all?
Yeah, Drew's an
They're-
idiot. He
they're
didn't want to go to
nuts.
Colorado.
Oh my god.
He could have went to Colorado and we
Dude,
could have got a
walk
better
away.
player.
I'm not a big hockey guy at all, but
But
I can,
Colorado's fun.
The eye test, you know, like
Yeah.
Edmonton's a really good team. And
They
just-
are.
They just got dominated.
It's over, right?
Colorado.
No.
I wouldn't
That
say
was
4-0.
swept.
They just got swept.
They just got swept.
Colorado,
The games
but no.
were competitive.
Yeah.
No, they
A little bit.
8-6.
A little bit.
The 8-6 game was fun. I thought
That
I was
was
playing
awesome.
like NHL
Yeah.
96 on
Dude,
Sega.
That was
series
game
was
1,
fun.
right? That was game 1, and I
Yeah.
bet
Yeah.
the under.
No, that series was awesome, and it was a sweep. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the NHL was just.
We need Flyers hockey to
That's
be back.
because-
I mean,
that's
we're a
because
while away,
The
but we need it.
NHL playoffs are top
They're
notch.
they're awesome to watch.
We
And I'm
need
not
the
even a
Flyers
hockey
to be
guy. I'm not
back.
a big hockey guy, but the NHL playoffs are probably the best. Maybe aside from the Super Bowl and March Madness, they're like the best sport.
What would get
sport
I know.
to watch.
Do you remember the name Mike Appel?
No, he doesn't.
Like Appel?
Appel?
He's not that
from back at the Wildfire days. He was a writer.
Yeah.
He's a huge hockey guy. We could have him in here if we can't get Bobby H. We could have him in here. He would love to talk
What about Bobby Clark?
What would excite you? So real quick, what would get you excited about the Flyers?
Sell the team.
The only thing I have is if they.
get an actual face owner.
I was thinking if they signed Johnny Hockey. That's the only thing that would get me
When a
excited.
corporation owns it, it's hard to like him.
Johnny Hockey.
How old is he now?
28.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, but didn't he have one of his best years this year?
But he's like Jim's saying, he's been around for a while.
I mean,
he's been with Calgary this whole time.
I'm waiting for somebody to take a step. Like
the one guy isn't going to change my.
Waiting for Carter Hart.
They need so much help.
They rack up injuries like it's nothing, and they're so damn slow.
Well, Tortorella would make it fun because he'd light a fire under their ass.
Have you watched these playoffs at all?
Yes, they need speed.
Dude, have you seen the pace that these teams?
Yes,
the Flyers would be.
But that's the
embarrassed.
problem. The Flyers have all this young talent they don't bring up.
If it was a 2-mile race, the Flyers would be lapped like 3 times.
Seriously,
Deke knows all about that during crew.
Oh my God!
Stroke.
Power 10.
Deke's like, oh, they lapped me. LaSalle guy lapped me again. I'm just trying to finish.
That did not happen. I can guarantee
Nate, you got
that.
video of that VHS of Deke getting lapped by the LaSalle guy?
That did not happen.
About as good as your picture of Wilt.
Yeah, 8mm reel to reel.
Oh, great. That's great. That's great.
All right. Think we take a break here?
Sure.
We come back. We're going to do the walkthrough of the Eagles schedule, the way too early walkthrough of the Eagles schedule. We'll do our wins and losses, see how we each think the Eagles are going to turn out next year.
Completely skipping a topic.
Oh, we got more topics.
No,
we want to get through the schedule. I don't know what topic you're thinking of.
We are an Eagles podcast.
Bring it up in the break. I don't know. I got another one on here. It's a good one. But we'll get through we'll do the schedule thing first because we talked about that a couple weeks ago and didn't get to it. So we're going to take a quick break, folks. You're listening to Santa Boot First podcast. We'll see you on the other side. InsurePhilly.com. We comparison shop all the time. Can I get this cheaper on Amazon? What will the store brand save me? Should I get a second estimate on this remodel? So why not do that for your insurance needs? Better yet, why not have someone comparison shop for you? At InsurePhilly.com, you can get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes with top insurance carriers like Progressive, Travelers, Nationwide, Selective, Liberty Mutual, Encompass, Kemper, and Berkshire Hathaway. Owner agent Matt Maloney provides top national carriers with top local service. Just go to InsurePhilly.com to get your quote online or call Matt at 215-300-9590. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, business, and Medicare insurance plans, make sure to go to InsurePhilly.com today or call 215-300-9590. Matt Maloney gives you the national carriers you recognize from a local company you can trust. InsurePhilly.com.
DJ's having 2 beers
All right. We are back. Another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. Thanks for hanging through the break there and our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsor, as always, InsurePhilly.com. Keeping you, we got you covered. Up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. You can get there. Give the Matt Maloney agency, give Matt a call, the MPM agency, for all your insurance needs. Pops, just sent some out to our guy, Nate, to get a little sip. Pops McCain's Fine Whiskeys and Mamma Mia's Pizza for keeping us full. Andrews.
They also do a lot of catering, too.
They will do
as well.
catering. It's party season, graduations,
that's right.
communions.
Yep.
Father's Day. Well, communions might be over now.
Father's Day. That's a good idea.
There you go. Get
Mamma
yourself
Mia's
some
catering.
cheesesteaks,
Yeah.
some pasta.
Sounds good.
Hey, real quick.
What do you got?
Got
Move over
breaking
to your
news?
left. No, move to your left. I can't have you guys. Jim, your big head is just.
Okay.
There you go. I just got to clean you guys up real quick.
Back, Nate.
I see.
All right. So we're going to do the walk through the Eagles schedule. This is always fun because we're probably somebody's going to have them 17-0. We'll see where we get.
I don't have them 17-0.
16-1.
16-0-1.
I have the kids' picks here too, so we'll go through them. I mean,
Are we going to give
don't-
start a game
I
from
think
each
we
game?
don't need to give a full analysis of the game. It's
I'm
just
ready to do that.
first field.
Hopefully AB's
and then
listening.
we can get into our other topic because I think the other topic we have is a pretty good one.
All
right. Week 1 at Detroit. Win or loss?
Win.
Dub.
Win.
Dubs all around.
Dubs.
We had a W from Brody. Any difference there, Nate? W.
Nah, you're good.
Versus Minnesota, home Monday night home opener.
L.
Win.
We
Dub.
got an L. We got a W. We got a W.
Win.
Brody's got a W.
What do you got an L? What are you
going with
afraid
a
of?
W.
Kirk
I
Cousins?
gotta win.
You got to win.
Dude, Andrew's afraid of Kirk
You know,
Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is like historically awful on Monday nights.
No, that's all right. Let him
All
go.
right.
He's just
When they lose, I'm gonna say I told you so. Like I did last year when they lost to Washington in Washington.
All right, dude.
they didn't lose to Washington, dude. Hurts freaking won.
Week 2?
They didn't play him in week 2.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Nate, win or loss?
I got another one.
They played
Another win.
late in the season. You're thinking about Carson Wentz
Yeah,
in
you're thinking
Washington,
of 2 years ago.
bro. Don't get me started because I remember that Jalen Hurts pass on the run in Washington to Greg Ward.
And we are in Washington week 3.
Yeah.
Where?
In Washington.
W.
Week 3 there.
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a dub.
Brody had a win. I got a win.
I'll go with a win.
Oh, man. Are we all 3-0?
Nate
Except
win.
for
Where's the game at?
Washington. Carson Wentz.
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Nate's thinking.
He's on the fence.
Yeah, I am.
Come on, man. Commanders are bad.
They have a good
I go-
wide receiver core.
I know,
But our
but
s-
I'm like I don't want to get caught into the
Yeah,
Eagles train, man.
Yeah.
I hear
Because
you.
I already know where this is going.
I-
Yeah.
There's gotta be a
Was this
loss
going to
somewhere in
16-1
there.
MVP season for
Like-
Jalen Hurts?
Like you got to really think about this because the way
8,000 yards
yo,
passing.
I know I've seen the schedule. And the schedule starts off so like
Yeah, they
soft.
could be like 8-0
Yeah,
going
like,
into
it's not-
Dallas or something. Or no,
Yeah.
it's
Like I feel like they
6-0.
got to lose somewhere, man. They're not going to go 13-3 or something, whatever.
Yeah.
See, I think they could
There's
go.
some losses out there.
There's
Don't
gotta
worry
be.
about it, Nate.
Don't
You'll
worry,
find
we
them.
got
I
some
it.
losses.
I got it.
I'm
That's my
going to win.
back.
We're giving you a win on this
Not
one.
yet. I'm not going to lose yet.
All right.
Go ahead.
Home against
home versus Jacksonville.
Oh, God.
That should be an easy
That
win.
could be-
That should be a win.
That could be a loss, Peterson. What do you think?
Nah, it
You
should
going
be-
with an L?
I don't know. Is that a call up?
You know what would be like if
That
if-
Doug blows us out
No,
running the
no,
ball
no,
because
no.
all he did was
Yeah.
pass.
if he does like a Philly special.
No, yeah.
That'd be like.
It'll be a
nah,
Jacksonville
nah.
special.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Jacksonville
You think Trevor Lawrence?
Nah, I think the Eagles win.
Win.
I'm looking at
Dude,
Smitty.
their
He's the
number
other
one
that seems to-
receiver is Christian Kirk.
Wait. You're
I
on
gotta
the fence?
win. I gotta win. No,
Uh-uh.
I'm looking at Smitty. Smitty seems
Dude,
like
it's
he's
tough.
Dub.
It's
All
a
right.
home Jackson.
All right.
Dub.
Smitty's gonna have them go 17-0.
What do you have?
Yeah.
I had them at 3-1.
Actually,
win.
4-1, dumbass, if you can count.
No, it's 3.
Uh,
It's 4. It's 4. He's right.
He's
3
4-1.
It's 3 and 1.
Dumbass. Dumbass.
Call
We're only-
dumbass.
we're only
I
in
get
week
it.
4.
Jeez.
Dude,
Nate, win or loss?
That's week 4.
All right. Now is where the
Yeah.
schedule gets a little dicey.
This is the yeah.
At Arizona.
That's a loss.
that's a win.
That's their first loss.
That's
their
a
second
win.
Loss. That's their
Good
second loss.
Smitty says win.
I think it's a
Andrew says
loss.
loss. Brody says loss. Deke says loss.
Jim says win.
I say win.
Yeah, Jimbo.
Don't get too excited.
I'm sorry. I'm containing
What do you
myself.
got there, Nate?
I don't know. I don't know because
Dude,
I don't-
Kyler Murray.
Arizona's a questionable team. This
Yeah,
year.
like I
Yeah,
said,
they
I
don't
know
have
how
D.
good
Hop-
Arizona
They don't have
D.
D
Hop at
Hops
that
gets a
point.
dub. They don't have Christian Kirk. Everybody put their dubs up.
They
Zach
can-
Ertz lights them up.
they can-
Zach Ertz ain't lighting shit up
Nah,
with
dude, he's
N'Kobe
dog.
Dean's gonna have 3 picks.
Hold this.
Dub.
Hold this for me.
Arizona is going to be a questionable.
Kyler
team.
Murray goes down
I
on a
just think it's
sack by
tough- I
Hassan
think it's a
Reddick.
tough- I think it's a tough game to win.
Hassan Reddick comes back to the place that thought he was a bust, and he has 5 sacks.
I'm going lost.
Where are they
I'm
at
gonna
the
go
week
lost.
Nate's
before?
going loss. First
The
loss. for
Jacksonville.
Nate.
Where are they at the week
was
before?
Jacksonville.
All right, what you got? All right, Jim. Jim, what do you got?
All right. So far, only Smitty and I are the ones that have them undefeated.
All right, that's fine. I'll take it.
Good for you guys.
Home versus Dallas.
I got that as a loss.
A win.
Home?
Yep.
Sunday night.
Let's got a loss.
I got a win by a mile.
All right, dude.
Win
Calm
by a
down.
mile.
Wait, he's telling me to over-exaggerate.
Yeah,
No, man, they're gonna win by a mile.
We're in June. We didn't even get through freaking.
Yeah, I
training
know,
camp.
but
We've had one OTA.
That
in.
means-
you know there's going to be
You
an
got a loss?
injury in training camp.
No, I win.
You got to win?
Yep.
You know, I know. Knock on wood.
hopefully,
but
if it's gonna
DJ?
be, let it be.
I don't know. Come back to me. I'm thinking.
No. There ain't no coming back. We're
Andrew
up
said win. Brody said win. I'm going loss.
Yeah, Jim.
Nate, what are you excited about a loss?
Exactly.
What the hell's
Dallas.
That
wrong
we're
with
thinking
you?
together.
It's Dallas.
I just think
It's in Philly.
listen. Yeah.
it's Sunday
Yeah.
night.
Philly's getting
It's
a
a Sunday
hard.
night game in Philly.
Sunday night.
It's
in
hard to-
Philly.
What'd you say? And what?
Hard to see
Getting
them
a
losing
hard-
that game.
It
but-
hurts.
That place is gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rowdy.
especially if they're undefeated.
Yeah,
Deke
boy.
might get thrown out. Deke, you gonna get thrown out in there?
No.
Well, then you're not that
What
rowdy.
do I have their record as? 4-1.
You got them 4-1 right now. Yep.
He's gonna have a loss now.
It doesn't feel right. He's gonna say loss. He's like, he gotta lose something.
Yeah, he's like,
I'll be honest, that's kind of where I went. They gotta, because then you look at some of the games when they come off.
I
the
almost
bye.
had Jacksonville, Doug Peterson taking us to school.
I'm gonna go loss.
You're gonna go loss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
God.
win.
You all
Nate's gonna go
suck.
win.
We're gonna redo this when it's like
Yeah.
week 1, and we're all gonna be like, they got it.
Yeah, right.
15-2.
yeah.
That first preseason game, we're like, oh, they're going to be the
They
greatest team
look
ever.
good. Did you see Boston Scott?
Super Bowl or bust.
That would be.
Leave Boston
Did you
Scott
see
out of
Boston
this.
Scott scored?
Yeah.
Leave Boston Scott out of this.
All right, then we get the bye week, week 7, week 8 versus
They,
Pittsburgh.
they lose the bye week.
They lose the bye week. Damn,
Pittsburgh?
they're good this
That's a
week.
win.
That's a
Pittsburgh,
dub.
Pittsburgh's a mess this year.
That's a-
Pittsburgh,
that's-
I'll go with a win.
That's a
Man,
dub.
Where's that at?
Black-
At home.
Black and yellow,
Yeah.
black and yellow
That's
dub.
the extra
That's-
game
that's
this
a
year.
win.
That's the
What do you
extra
got,
game this
Andrew?
year.
Win. Brody's got to win. I got to win. Nate.
It's hard to say they're gonna lose to Pittsburgh. I gotta win. Man.
Right.
All right.
And then they're
Pittsburgh's
at Houston.
bad.
Yeah.
Win.
All right, that's a win.
Is
So
that a
that-
trap game?
no?
No.
Nothing's a
Pittsburgh
trap
home
game.
at Houston,
Yeah.
and then where they at?
That's
This is, I feel like this is
Win.
and then the next week we'll get to it. But I think this is a win, but I think they're looking ahead, which I think could be a close game. It's going to be a win now.
It could be a close game, but I still
the
win.
next game is
They win.
Monday night, and it's the return
Of Wentz.
of the Ginger Jesus, Carson
Nah,
Wentz.
they'll be
They destroy him at home.
I would love nothing
He's
more.
got no
Chip.
confidence in here.
I think he gets broken.
they carry
So
his balls
So,
off the
Deke,
field.
you have a win. You have a win for
You
Houston.
think that Ginger Jesus gets crucified?
I do.
Oh, dude, that's horrible. You better say your prayers tonight. You can't be
I will.
saying that.
Did you have a
Awful.
win for Houston?
Yes.
Respect.
Andrew, you had a win for Houston.
I do.
Nate, win for
Andrew's
Houston.
too busy looking at TikTok.
Yo, this is crazy. I can't.
Come on, Nate.
You're not gonna. You,
Why do you think
You're actually
about
thinking about a
this?
loss in Houston?
Did you listen to DJ too much with that trap
Oh,
game
man.
garbage?
Like it's just I'm looking at it on paper and like it's like an all-star roster.
Yeah,
They
know.
have the
It's-
third easiest schedule.
Yeah, like
in the
their
league.
But their
schedule
team is
so-
really good too.
yeah, the
like,
team, just talent-wise. All I'm doing is looking at talent.
they just got to put it
They
together.
they just have better talent on
Yeah.
the team, and it's just like you got to say win. Got to say win.
Yep.
Against Houston.
Got to say,
All right.
Jalen Hurts break
All
out
right,
here.
then the Monday night
Jesus.
versus Washington.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
That's
Hurts
a
is
dub.
gonna clean up Ginger Jesus.
I think that's their big win.
That's a
That's the
dub.
big, that's the
Blowout.
statement
I think
game.
that-
That's the
that-
we're here.
That puts them on the the one-way ticket.
That's the
playoffs.
takeoff ramp?
Yeah, it's their
That's the
blowout.
takeoff ramp. I got
Monday
some.
night
I
against
have
their
some
old
bumps in the road
franchise
where they
would
forgot
be,
to use their easy pass.
That stadium's gonna be nuts too.
Oh, they're
game.
good, dude. He
It's
might.
gonna be nuts. He might not make it out alive.
Yeah,
Like, he might not.
God.
Like, he's,
dude, that's horrible.
The guy got his,
You really
didn't-
think they're gonna give him
home
hell?
field advantage.
Oh yeah, the
What?
fans are good, dude.
It's gonna be a Monday night game.
And he
and
didn't
it's-
speak to
and
the
it's-
fans
and
before
it's-
he
and
left.
it's
He's getting
early-
lit up.
It's early November. It's not gonna be freezing
Dude,
cold.
and he talked
People
about
are
the
gonna be-
fans in
yeah.
Indy. He's done.
People are gonna
You're
be
gonna have-
riled up.
You're gonna have a pocket of fans that are like,
No, we're not.
welcome
No,
back, Carson.
I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
maybe
will be.
Deke
There
Martin.
There, maybe
will
his
be.
family's club box.
Yeah,
He
and
was-
I
well,
can see
he was-
Deke. Let's give this guy a round of
Stop,
applause.
stop.
He
We
helped
got
us for the
good things here.
Super Bowl.
We did
Guys,
good
stop.
things.
Hope you like the quarterback in Madden.
Yeah, it's section C27.
There
That's a
is
dub by 50.
still a fan base that thinks he got wrong.
I really don't
So-
hate Wentz.
Dude,
but
how
I
do you
think-
not
I'm
hate
cheering
him
for-
on the
like,
way
I'm
out?
not cheering
cheering
for
for
him.
him.
I don't like him.
How
This is
about the
much
way
better
he
for
conducted himself on the way out?
He's
It
just,
was
he's just an odd guy. Like that's just who
no, he was
is.
a
All right,
But
screw
I'm
it.
just
Who cares?
floored about all the negative things I've been hearing about.
Yeah,
him.
from not just the Eagles, like Indianapolis.
yeah.
I'm just
Jonathan
floored.
Taylor said he wanted to
Former-
punch him in the
former,
face.
Former
Did he
players.
really?
I don't know.
No, but players.
That was a
have-
good call,
players
Nate, though,
have
right?
said-
Yeah.
Breaking news: Adam Schefter said he wanted to punch him in the face.
I was like,
Aaron Sproles
he's
wants
that
to go-
bad? though?
Well, dude, the Indy
That's the
player Zach
story.
Pascal
They said
took a
he
shot
wasn't.
at him when he got here.
The feeling is he's a diva. right? Like he
But
expected.
he should
He
have.
should
No,
now,
no.
especially where he came from. North
Exactly.
Dakota.
Yeah.
It's a 1 AA school.
He likes hunting and fishing more than football.
He's
And
like Ben Simmons
Yeah.
of football.
Yeah.
All right, is that a win across the board?
Yeah.
Slaughter. Just right massacre.
Nate, are you on board with
Yeah.
the win?
Slaughter.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah,
guess
that's
it
messed
sounds
up.
like the people have spoken. Like there's
So what are we at? Am I at
Like-
8-1?
like he's
7-1?
Like we hate him more than the Cowboys. Like this is insane.
I actually
No,
am.
let's not get crazy
I'm not
now.
there, but I can't stand him.
Yeah, like this
I don't
really
think it's.
people like hate him.
Yeah,
actually
for
can't.
sure.
I don't genuinely.
I do hate
I
him.
don't care.
I
either
do.
way.
I genuinely hate him because of the way that he handled it. He wouldn't even talk about wanting out. He hid behind his agent. He whatever. I'm done with him.
Dude,
it's whatever.
it's
But
sports.
No, it's not. Other players have come out and said they want out. He couldn't even speak to the media on his exit interviews.
dude, it's who he is.
He's a
Yeah.
bitch. That's who he is. Carson bitch.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
AB.
That's fine. Good. AB's the man.
AB loved Wentz.
Yeah, AB.
I think he still does.
I think it's.
No, he
Does
wasn't a
he?
fan.
I thought he still liked him.
No.
No.
He's full.
Why do you think I said he sounds like
All right,
AB?
all right, all right.
Steve Libran liked them.
Oh yeah,
Steve.
Steve.
His Q rating was.
Oh
Really
God.
good.
Oh God. Don't even get started on that.
All
He'll
right,
be
sorry,
hopping
go to
on.
the next game.
Next game is at Indy. Wentz's old stop.
That's
Yeah.
a loss.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
Andrew's got a win there.
That's a loss. Matt,
How many losses do I have?
one.
0.
One.
they gotta lose some. This is a loss.
Deke's got him losing
Brody's
to the
got him for a
Giants
loss.
twice.
I got him for a loss.
Brody has him for a loss.
Brody has him
So
for a
me,
loss.
yeah, Brody's the man. He knows.
Matt Ryan's the quarterback.
Matt Ryan and
Yeah, but they have a great. They got Jonathan. They're good. They're good.
they have a good team.
They got Rodney McLeod. Come on.
What do I got them at? 2 losses, 3 losses?
You have them at 2.
2.
We're all at 2, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is a loss.
There's definitely a loss.
It's definitely not.
It's a huge
So I
loss.
go against the grain.
Huge loss. Isn't
That's-
Green Bay next?
Who's got to win?
That's a loss too.
Who's got to win?
Me.
Nope.
Actually,
What do you
you
mean?
got him winning.
Andrew's
For-
got to
for
win.
Indy.
Is it here?
Andrew?
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Let the host do his
All
job.
right, all right, Andrew. I'm going. I'm riding with you.
Another
Andrew.
win?
Another win.
He's riding on the
All right.
sun.
Then home
Shut up.
versus the Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't mean it like that. I know that sounded horrible.
Frick is wrong
I'm saying
with
you're
you?
riding on your son, but I really didn't mean it. No, but when I said it, I was like, wait, that sounded awful.
That sounded naughty.
Yeah.
All right, home
He's
versus the
riding on
Packers.
his son to Dingerville.
Oh my God. Home versus the Packers.
Home versus the Packers.
Sunday night. Games.
Oh God.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
That's a loss.
Oh,
I
Andrew's got
got
a
one.
win.
I got it as a loss.
I got a loss.
I'm going L.
We know where
Loss.
Jim's going.
Dude, someone
What do you
shit
got, Smith?
themselves.
A loss.
Jim's going double-digit loss.
I think someone
Brody
shit
had a
themselves.
loss.
Did you?
Nate,
You had him as
we
a
gotta
win.
put
Is that
somebody.
you?
No,
It wasn't me. Was
I
it you?
announced mine. Yeah.
Yo.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Stop making a big deal.
What the
of it.
hell's wrong with you?
Stop.
Oh, my
Grow up,
God.
would you?
No, you grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Step the hell outside and grow up, will you? Come on
Make
now.
a big deal of it. Just open up the door. You act like you don't live in this house. In the house with
Dude,
us.
it stinks.
It's
Open
a
the
freaking
door.
small
All right,
room.
back.
Nate, win or loss?
I think DJ just lost his shorts.
That's bad.
Dude, just open the door.
DJ just
Stop doing it. How about that?
DJ just blew a hole through his
Do we
shorts.
need to take a break?
Week 12. it's
Didn't we already
Miami.
take a break?
Please take out
But and our sponsor, Shark.com.
Depends.
Thanks, Haynes.
Thanks, Haynes.
Where are we at?
We're still on the Green Bay
Back
game.
in.
We're still on the Green Bay game.
Loss.
Oh God.
I'm going win. That's the statement
Gee,
game.
shocking.
That's the statement game.
Oh,
it here?
Who's gonna win? How
What do
many?
you got, Nate?
It's home.
Is it in Philly?
Yeah,
It
Sunday
is,
night
yeah.
at home.
He's gonna have a win too.
Nah, I think I got a loss.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right. Then we're home again versus Tennessee.
That's
Good
a
win.
It's a win.
It's a close. It's a close.
No,
win.
it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a win.
No,
They don't have
that's-
any wide
that's-
receivers anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Who? The guy from the Rams that
Robert
might.
Woods, man.
Yeah, he's
a
no.
good player.
Give me a break, dude.
They
AJ
still
Brown.
have the horse.
AJ Brown's taking the.
Dude, they got the horse.
AJ Brown's taking the
I'm
tight
gonna
end
say
secondary to
only
pound
because
town.
It's home. It's a win.
They got the horse, bro.
If this was back in
AJ
Nashville, it's
Brown's
another
taking that
loss.
secondary to pound town.
All right, name win or loss. Brody had a win.
I have a
I'm
dub.
going win.
How many losses do I have? 2.
You got
One.
3. You got a loss at Arizona, at Indy, and home against Green Bay. So you got 3 losses for him so far.
Against Tennessee.
Yeah.
Come on, Nate.
To win.
It's a dub. You think AJ Brown's going down like that?
I got a loss.
Damn.
That's a huge loss.
That's a bad loss.
All right. Next, at the Giants.
Win.
Dubs.
This is a win, and Daniel
Win.
Jones is not the Giants'
Win.
starting quarterback
Ooh.
that week.
Hot
Who
take.
is?
Hot take.
Whoever their backup is, or they go get somebody.
Gardner Minshew?
Isn't
Baker Mayfield.
Wait, isn't Bridgewater there? Or
No.
Where's Teddy at?
Oh, no. The other dude.
Glenn.
No. What's his name?
Mike
Glennon?
Glennon.
No, their
No,
backups.
Tyrod.
The guy, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
Tyrod. Oh, it's Tyrod?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, all right.
I thought-
Deke.
They already said
Win or
that he
loss?
should be starting.
Who's
Say
this?
that.
That's what I'm saying.
At the
Say that
Giants.
quick. The Rod.
At the Giants,
Yeah.
win.
Dude, you are. Oh my god.
Brody has a loss. I agree with Brody there. I think they're going to lose there.
What?
After 2 big wins,
I don't have them too big. Oh, yeah.
now
No.
they're going to split with the Giants.
Okay, well, you take.
The Giants aren't good enough.
All right.
They're not good enough to steal
Alright.
a game against a team like the Eagles.
All right, well, listen, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know.
Nate,
So
Win
then
or
don't
loss?
argue with him.
And so am I.
Well, don't argue with him. Let him state his
I gotta
opinion
win,
and
man.
move on.
You
Yeah.
got to win.
I gotta win.
At Chicago.
This is a win.
Win.
That's a
Yes.
dub.
That's an-
Justin Fields is going
Chicago
down.
Stinks.
might be the worst team in football
Win.
this year.
Wins,
That's
wins,
too
wins.
far.
Why?
Carolina.
Nate, you in on the win on that
Matt
one?
Rule
Yeah, I'm
loses
gonna
his
win.
job this
Chicago's
year.
bad.
All right, then at Dallas.
That's a loss.
I got that as a win on
I got
Christmas
that as a
Eve.
w-
I got that as a
Oh.
win.
Merry Christmas.
They ain't ruining my damn Christmas.
Merry
That's a
Christmas.
win. That's a win.
That's a
You know
win.
what's going to happen after Hurts throws 6 touchdowns? The next day, Murray Hurtsman shirts all over the city of Philadelphia. That's a win. I had him losing in Philly. That's the win. That's the
That's-
division clincher.
That's
Yeah, I said Monday night. I want to give a plug. I said Monday night on TSS Fantasy that the division just might come down to this game,
And what do you got? Let's go.
and I think I'm going with an L.
Okay, well,
So they lose a division that game?
Could be.
And they
Brody-
get a wild card?
Brody went with a
Could be.
loss.
I gotta
I'm
win.
Going with a loss.
okay. You
Nate?
guys can all have your Christmas ruined.
Dude,
Santa's coming to my damn house.
When we redo this, I'll probably have a win.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking right. Like
Win or
I'll-
loss, Nate?
I got a loss.
Loss.
Damn, Nate. Come on.
When we
Home
do
against
this,
New Orleans.
You guys all like coal in your stockings, I guess.
That's a win.
Loss.
Win.
Why are we playing the
That's
Saints at
win.
home? Like
Win.
this?
Yeah, we
Win.
played them the
It
last
just
3
happens
years.
that way.
It's like
It
the
just-
last like 3.
That's
four
a
years.
win.
Happens that way.
That's a win.
Brody's
Win.
got to win.
Yeah, it's a
I got to win.
Yep.
Win.
Nate got to win.
Yep.
Deke
Win.
win.
And then
And then
Giants.
home against the Giants.
Win.
That's a win.
It's not going to
Win.
matter,
It's
so I
not
got
gonna
an
matter.
L.
That's what I
Hold on,
worry about.
Where's New Orleans? Is it in New Orleans?
It's in.
It's
It's
I
home.
got an L because the division's wrapped up. Hurts is sitting there on
What's
the
the
sidelines
date?
with his visor on. AJ
I-
Brown.
I
Actually, no, he'll have his
Is that a
winter hat
December
on
game?
because it's cold.
I
The
got to
Saints-
win.
the
I
Saints
got
is
to win
New Year's
because
Day.
even though they lose against
Win
Dallas, they
sunglasses
still have a
on.
shot at the division if they beat the Giants.
So,
So it's a win.
oh,
I got to win.
I gotta
Saints-
win.
So we
Brady's
got
gotta
games
win.
on Christmas Eve and New Year's Day
Yeah.
this year.
Well, let me get to. You said win or loss.
I said a loss because the
I got
division's
them at
wrapped
you
up.
have 15
You had a
and
game
two.
What
New
did you
Year's
say,
Day
DJ?
last year, right?
Dude, are we all the
It was-
same
it
record?
was-
I had them at 15
It
and
was
2.
pre-COVID. There was a game of New Year's.
Andrew, what you have him at?
15 and 2.
So that was a win there. Nate,
I had a loss for New Orleans.
you had a loss for New. Oh, I'm
What?
sorry. All right.
Jameis?
So what do you got for the Giants then?
That's a win.
All right, now you can talk amongst yourself. I'll
No,
give you
no,
the
no,
final
no.
score.
That's-
I'll give you the final. Go.
Oh yeah, you got to count them up.
So thoughts? Nah. You guys definitely not seen.
I just can't get over
Did you
how
say
easy
you only
the
have
schedule
you had them at
is.
15 and 2?
Yeah, their schedules.
It's
schedule's soft.
ridiculous. And
Yeah.
like when you look at the team on paper, it's just like they can't lose it, and then you're just thinking to yourself,
Yeah,
well,
but there's going to
they
be a
gotta
team
lose
out there that's going to
somewhere,
be
yeah.
really good, and it could be Doug Peterson's Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
Okay, you wait and see.
You see
A team who I'm not sold on, the Broncos. I don't buy into the Broncos hype.
Why? They got great wide receivers.
I mean, I don't know.
And their
So do
defense
I.
is good.
I know, I agree.
So do
but I
I.
just
You know
can't
what
buy
team
into
I
them.
don't buy into? The Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're going to
The
suck.
AFC West is going to be so tough.
The
this
Las
year.
Vegas Raiders
The
are
Chiefs are
going
gonna-
to suck.
The Chiefs aren't going to suck.
Devontae Adams' numbers aren't going to be that good of a card. You wait and see.
We'll see, but I mean, I just that AFC West is loaded. The Chiefs are going to be fine. They got Mahomes. They'll be fine.
Surprise team? The Jets.
Stop it.
What?
Stop
Get
it.
out of here with that.
The
That
Dolphins.
was in that Arizona AC.
Stop it.
The Dolphins.
Stop.
Mike?
Why? Because they
Mike
won.
McDonald?
Because they won 6 or 7 in a row last year.
No,
The
because
Jets
they got
or the
Tyreek Hill
Dolphins?
to go with.
With who?
Yeah.
Tua? Underthrows every downfield pass. Tua Tagovailoa?
All right, here's what we got.
Hold on, I can't. I'm not.
We've got two of us have them at 14-3.
Nope.
That's Deacon Andrew.
Not me.
Wow.
There's 2 13-4s. That's me and Smitty.
No, I don't have him at 4. I have 5 losses.
You're lying, right?
He went to
Shit.
one.
1,
North, hold
2,
on.
3, 4.
The
You got-
Colts?
You got Dallas, Indy, Green Bay, and the Giants. Who am I missing?
All right.
What sweep of Dallas you have, right?
I have a sweep of Dallas?
Yeah.
Shit.
When we redo this week 1, you'll see.
Yeah.
It's just like so much.
DJ
change.
and Brody got him at 12-5. Nate's
That's
probably
right.
the most realistic at 11-6.
Yeah.
But that's still division, I think, 11-6, don't you, Nate?
Who? Not with that.
I don't know what the
I don't
new.
know.
That's
Dude,
the-
why are you? So
Who's
here's
11-6?
I gotta stop you guys for a minute.
Who's 11-6?
Nate.
Hold on, I gotta call a timeout here. Dallas got worse. They lost an offensive lineman.
Yeah, they got
Their
worse.
tight
They're
end,
bad.
their tight
They're
end's
not
holding
bad, but
out.
they got worse.
Dalton?
Yeah, he's holding
Yeah,
out.
I
Their
saw
number
that.
one tight end and their
Yeah.
wide receivers,
They
dude.
lost Cooper.
Does Gallup and Lamb really scare you?
No, but
Okay.
Dak's really, he's still a top 5 in his conference. Zeke is, and
Their
Pollard,
line isn't as good anymore.
but Zeke and Pollard
Zeke
is
is
a really
Zeke's
good
done.
one.
Zeke's
I think
done.
Zeke's done. too.
Zeke's
Yeah,
done.
I don't
think
think Zeke is
done
who he
too.
used
He's
to
not
be.
done, but he's not.
But
the
their
force he
line
was.
is not that good
But
anymore.
Zeke and Pollard as a 1-2 is good enough to really take over games.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man, Nate and I are agreeing. I don't think their lines is good. I think their secondary blows too.
The
The guy-
secondary's horrible.
But Trayvon Diggs, man,
Yeah, he gives up 1,400 yards.
They'll
That's
tell
what
you
I'm
about
saying.
that. All those interceptions,
I
but
don't
they'll
think
forget about all
Dallas
the-
is as good on paper as everybody thinks. I think the Eagles.
I-
You saw the odds now; they're shifting. I think it's down to what plus.
I think Mike McCarthy holds the Cowboys back.
I think.
Nate,
that-
what are the odds right now for the division? Last week I looked; they were like plus 140, plus
Eagles
210.
Eagles are plus 300.
No, it was plus 210 the other day.
They
I
went
was
thought it
up
was
that
240.
much.
yes. What is it?
I thought it was 240 last time.
It was. I
saw.
saw
What?
210 the
Shit,
other
I gotta
day.
get in on that soon. Then
I think the spot that we play the Cowboys at, both of those games, it's just a bad spot for them.
yeah,
I don't like the idea of them being away Christmas Eve and
I wish they
they're
were
not going to be
later.
into it. Like they're going to want to go in there and just get that game over with.
Yeah,
Or you could take the other side of it and say, well, the
it's Christmas.
Dallas
so it's right
Dude.
in
the
there.
Dallas team is going to be home with their families.
Plus
They're gonna be thinking more about
130.
celebrating the holidays, and
Yeah,
they'll
maybe.
be
Plus
distracted.
130 Eagles, plus 210
Really
right now.
plus 130 Cowboys. You mean?
Cowboys.
Yep.
We did the
And listen to this. In March
Eagles
it was
are plus
minus one.
333.
What?
Eagles are plus 333.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
thought they were. Plus
You're looking at a
300.
different one. You're looking at, dude. I'm looking at Odds Checker. You're looking at Fox Detroit. Who gives a shit about them?
That's probably.
What's that say, Smitty?
That's Fox.
What's that say, Smitty?
That's not the one.
Odds checker.
Yeah, you must have to redo your phone because what's that say? You have the one
That's off. That's off different. Sports books.
DraftKings.
DraftKings, FanDuel, and
Okay,
others.
but look at the other ones. All right, so let's look. Everywhere they're plus 210.
All right, I gotta get on that.
Can we
soon,
get on
man.
another topic and let them have?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
like I
sorry.
say, so-
Hold on, they're even better. At Bet Rivers, they're plus 175.
Bet Rivers.
And at DraftKings Sportsbooks are plus 165.
Eagles
So
go into
you
the-
need to
go in the,
update your iPhone from whatever 2 years ago.
He still got a home button.
S7.
Well, that's the problem
Or
right there.
7S, whatever the hell.
That's
it's
the
called.
problem
He's
right
still got
there.
the home button.
Tom, I'm telling him to upgrade. He's like, no.
All right.
I'm surprised
So
he
that
doesn't have a
was-
track phone.
We're all very positive on the Eagles. No surprise.
I
with
mean, well,
the room full of
like,
homers,
it's
you know, no
still-
surprise.
Still a long way to go.
So who's your MVP of the Eagles this year? if they're 13-4.
Too early for that.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
man.
relax.
You know who you want it to
We
be.
got to get through.
Oh, I already
training
know.
camp,
Listen, you don't need to
Wore
tell
ourselves out
me.
with the schedule.
I already know who it
preseason.
is.
I'll ask this real quick.
Jordan Davis.
Would you be mad?
Yeah.
Are you mad
I would
about
take him.
Sirianni not calling plays?
He's not calling him.
No, it's
No, it's
Steichen,
the
offensive
OC.
coordinator.
I don't believe that
Shane
that's really
Steichen.
taking
That bothers
place.
me
Yeah, why is
Why?
that happening?
because his track record of him calling plays has been awful.
So wait,
everywhere
you really don't
Steichen.
think that Sirianni's gonna have
I
a
think
say?
he'll take over because didn't he take
But
over last
didn't
year?
they turn the season around when he started calling
Last
plays?
year, yeah. Well, they also
Oh,
had
then
a,
his track
look at
record, his most recent
No,
track
no, no, no,
record
no,
is not
you're-
awful.
No, Steichen.
Yeah,
No, Sirianni took over play calling last year and they turned it around, not Steichen. And
No, it
stop
was the
chewing
other way
damn bottle
around.
cap in the
it was the
microphone.
other way around.
Yeah, who's chewing something into
It's
the
freaking Andrew chewing a bottle cap, which is horrible
Stop.
for your teeth too.
purple?
Yeah,
you
with
snap
braces.
that
With
braces.
braces on.
It was the other way around.
No, Sirianni called plays all year.
No, he
Or,
didn't.
sorry.
He gave it up halfway
No, he
through the
didn't.
season.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
think
You're
he did.
wrong. You're wrong.
I'm pretty
wrong.
I'm pretty
Did you
su-
not hear about the ego thing?
All right.
I was okay with him taking play calling.
All right,
My
well-
ego's not
well,
not hurt.
Nonetheless, I'm not okay. I'd rather have Sirianni call it. I mean, what other offensive centered head coaches around the league don't call plays? Mike McCarthy calls plays, right?
Yeah, most head. Yeah,
How does that work out?
No,
for
I'm
him?
saying though, like it's a coaching thing. Like Mike McCarthy calls plays, Aaron LaFleur calls plays in Green Bay.
Is it going to be like a check though?
That's
Like
what I
Steichman's
think.
going to say, "Here's the play," and
Doug's going to call plays in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Like this guy was brought in here to be an offensive guy. You know, McVay calls plays.
Yes,
I mean, I want my head coach
the
who's an
head coach
offensive
is
guy
supposed to
to
call the
head-
plays.
to call the
Yes,
plays.
yes.
I don't really.
Yes.
He's not.
I-
Steichen isn't Marty.
I
Morningweg or
think
something, you know?
Sirianni was a little overwhelmed with
We
everything.
should
he
bring
had
Juan
to do.
Castillo
Well, this
back
is-
to call the plays.
I'm telling you, he flipped the plays over.
He
the
might have.
strike.
I thought Sirianni
No.
was called.
Sirianni called plays all year.
No, he didn't.
I think
He
Deke's right.
did not.
No, right.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Then when did it change?
When they started running the ball,
Dude, they did not change it.
All
Yes,
right.
they did, Smitty.
All right, I'm going to look it up right now.
He's getting all
Sick
angry.
and tired of your dumb remarks
Well, keep chewing bottle caps in the microphone.
and not be able to
But
think
I'm
outside the
just- I'm
box.
just saying, it just bothered me that they just.
I don't know. It's a different NFL now.
Yeah,
all
I
these
get
guys
it,
have
like-
all these guys have input. I mean, if Sirianni's trying to have more of a control, I guess, over the whole team.
Yeah. I'd rather.
All right, at some point last season, Eagles play calling shifted, but
Right.
that didn't come out. You just read the
Oh,
damn article.
no.
Let me hear it.
Oh,
No.
Let me hear it.
Well, you
It
just read
came
the
out 2
article.
days ago.
Oh, cross and broad.
It came out 2 days
legit
ago.
are these?
Say it,
Guess
Smitty.
what?
Say it, Smitty.
You got to think outside
But you
the
acted
box.
like
Say
you
it,
you
Smitty.
acted like you knew.
Yeah,
Right?
because I heard it on the radio
All right,
Tuesday, if not Monday.
Donald Kennedy Martin, relax.
No, say it.
Next time, please,
Say it.
Zeke is right
Thank you.
in this one time in his life.
please respect your elders. Thank you.
and that too.
Yeah, because you do such a good job.
Yeah,
of that.
exactly.
All right, we're gonna close it out with this final topic.
We're closing out.
We're gonna close
Yeah,
it out
man,
With the
it's like-
final
it's
topic.
You're not
9
bringing in
o'clock.
Knable, are you?
No.
All right, good. Up, Andrew's
All right.
leaving. That's good.
Here's the question: if you could add any
Oh God.
Philly athlete to the current team to make that team better, who would it be
For each team, right?
for each
Let-
team? What team you want to start with
Let's
first?
do one team at a time.
All right,
Yeah,
let's start
what
with the
team you-
first team.
All right, what team we starting
Well,
with?
we-
Union?
The Sixers.
The Sixers. Sixers is easy.
I'm Madden Iverson.
See, I think Sixers is hard.
No,
Yeah.
Sixers is not easy.
You had
Bring
Iverson.
them into this
You bring-
current team.
Iverson
You bring
with Embiid.
Iverson on this team. Ooh.
I don't know. That's
Iverson
where
in it.
I went first.
Or
Iverson-
Mo
But
Cheeks.
Think of how Iverson used to like to get in the lane. If you have Iverson and Embiid,
How about Mo
are you
Cheeks?
telling Embiid he's got to stay out of the
You
paint?
just run pick and rolls all day.
How about Mo Cheeks?
Or
He liked to distribute.
Dr. J.
Dr. J would be really good.
That's where I was
But
going.
Dr. J drove.
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
go Mo Cheeks
that's
because
where
you
I
need a
was going, too.
facilitator.
Now I bet you all thought I was going to go with Will.
No,
No.
because you have Embiid.
Dude, what do you think about?
Right. You could have the Twin Towers.
Dude, are you?
Hello. Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Did they win a title?
Who was it? Ralph
David
Sampson.
Robinson and Tim Duncan.
David Robinson.
Dumbass.
But there's been a Twin Towers before.
Yeah, but
okay?
it would not work in today's NBA.
Yeah, it's not as good as the Twin Towers of Al Horford and Joel Embiid.
I thought about that, but then I said,
nah,
nah,
say something else.
that would clog up the middle too much. I'm going Doc. Because
Doc,
I'm going Mo
could take
Cheeks.
games over.
I need a facilitator.
So could Iverson.
Doc passed the ball.
I like Mo
Doc,
Cheeks. I like Mo
Doc,
Cheeks.
yeah, but he didn't score enough. You need another scorer on the team.
Oh,
Doc could drive. Doc could finish on the fast break. Doc could shoot from the
you
outside.
know what also could take away from saying Iverson.
How about Moses
but
Malone?
Harden would hurt Iverson's production too.
I just don't think Iverson
That's
fits
why I like Mo
on this
Cheeks.
team the way this team is constructed.
That's why
I
I like
don't
Dr. J, because then you
my-
can take away.
Yo, let him say
Harris.
what he says.
Andrew Toney.
I have 3. Doc.
You can only pick one,
Steve
Jimmy.
A.
Hal
Right?
Greer.
Oh, Hal Greer.
Hal Greer. Damn thing, and now you're changing the
Well, that's
rules.
why I said this one
The
was
hell?
tough for me.
Hal
You guys all
Greer's
said
a
it was
good one.
easy.
Hal Greer's a
Hal
good one.
Greer's another
Because
good
you need
one.
a guy when Embiid's not scoring to do the scoring, and one that I just think would be fun on this team, Chuck.
Oh,
Could you
man.
imagine Chuck and
Chuck
Embiid?
at the 4 with Embiid.
I'm gonna go Manu Bol.
Now, Chuck, that would be
interesting, right? I think
Chuck would be another good one.
if I have to make a choice, I think I'm going Doc because I think Doc.
What about Andre Iguodala,
Iggy?
No, dude.
the Hall of Famer?
He
The
can't.
problem is we don't have scoring when Embiid doesn't score.
That's true.
I like Mo
Right.
Cheeks, so I'm sticking with
I'm
Mo.
going with Iverson just because I think him and Embiid would be
I'm
awesome.
Yeah, but
going
you
with
have Harden.
Dr. J.
But Harden would take away from Iverson.
I'm going with Dr. J.
Okay.
Who did you have, Nate?
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, right.
Could probably get back on the cheap.
Would you take Steph Curry?
I want to say Barkley, but Barkley peaked in Phoenix. He didn't peak with us.
Yeah.
He was a different player with Phoenix too, though.
Yeah.
He was ultra. That would.
He also had a better team in Phoenix.
Yeah, that
Right,
would
a
be
much
real.
better team.
I'm actually gonna go with that. I was gonna say Dr. J, but I actually like the Barkley.
Yeah,
I
Barkley's a
think
really
Barkley
good
would be
one.
fun just to see those two play together.
I
Would
think
be.
that would.
And Barkley would get in it. I think they would clash
you
a little,
think-
but
You think Barkley would ever go like this to get him off the court like he did?
Oh hell yeah!
Like he did. What was his name?
I mean,
Jaminski. Yeah,
well,
Mike
it's
Jaminski.
been known that in the Dream Team, what I forget what year was that, 92?
Yes.
The 92 Dream Team. Like he was the second best player on the team.
Well, Barkley says he was the best player in the NBA if it weren't for MJ.
Yeah, right.
Like,
That's
he
what I'm
said
saying. Yeah.
He said, I got screwed. I would have been the best player of my era if it wasn't for this guy named Michael Jordan. Like he feels that he was, and I don't know that you can argue
You
with him.
can't- you
He
can't
was
argue.
really good.
I would
Yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall in that locker room too.
Oh, that would have been great.
Harden, Barkley, and Embiid. Oh my God, they would probably fight every night. They go at it.
I like the Barkley thing because I think he pairs well with Harden too.
Yeah, Harden would definitely be a good facilitator
With
those
them too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And just
Barkley's a
his-
monster. Barkley's a monster.
yeah, his physicalness
That's actually a really good
with
call.
Embiid, how
Barkley's a
Embiid can get physical too. That's why I
Yeah.
think they'd be fun.
Especially
But
that
if
young
they would,
Barkley.
they
too.
would get every
Oh, man.
rebound. We wouldn't see Miami
Yeah.
getting 3 and 5 chances every time.
Barkley was a monster back in
Yeah.
the days.
He
man.
was. He was.
I like
When he would get the offensive rebound and go coast to coast,
Yeah,
nobody got in his way.
I like
Or,
that.
I'm sorry, defensive rebound.
What's the next team?
Yeah,
What team we want to
I
go to
think
next?
Flyers. Do the Eagles last?
Nah.
Phillies.
Phillies.
Phillies next?
You got to do the most recent season. I'm
All right,
thinking.
I'm gonna go Phillies. I'm going Richie Ashburn at center field.
Aaron Rowan.
Okay.
I'm
for
going-
who? For what?
I'm kidding.
I'm going Steve Carlton.
Okay, that's a good one.
But they've
a good
got
one.
They got
That-
good pitching.
You got to remember, yeah.
they've got
think
they've
about
got good
That's why I
pitching.
have
Play the current
Richie
team.
Ashburn,
Yep.
center fielder,
That's a
boys.
good one.
I know.
I'm gonna.
Ryan Howard.
I think I'm going to want to.
Oh,
Ready.
Ryan Howard's a good
Where
one.
you
I hope
going?
we're not on the same page. I'm going more recent years.
Utley.
I'm going J-Roll.
That's who I got.
You need
I'm
a
thinking-
leadoff. You need a leadoff guy and a everyday shortstop.
Ashburn could lead off.
I'm
can't he?
thinking
He was a leadoff.
Right.
But Rollins is known more as the
Yeah,
franchise.
Richie
leadoff
Ashburn's
guy.
only a Hall of
Trust
Famer.
me,
But it
trust
solves-
me.
it solves your-
Ashburn
I'm
was a
think-
better leadoff hitter than Rollins.
But Rollins also solves
Howard
your issue about the defense up the
Ashburn
middle.
understood the role of the leadoff hitter better than Rollins did. No, not He did.
Rollins is pretty damn good.
You
But
could have
how
went.
many
Yo,
times- How many times he swing at the first pitch and pop it up?
He's trying to get the game going.
you guys.
No,
Yo,
no,
he's
that's
got
not
hitter
the job of
reservations.
the
You
leadoff
got-
hitter.
listen, we
The
could have.
leadoff hitter's job is to
I
see
get it.
pitches
I get
and
it.
get
I
on base.
know.
Why not Desi Rutherford?
Who's got more hits?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's got more hits?
Who's got more hits?
Rollins. He's
Rollins.
an all-time leader. in
Well, he's the
franchise
all-time- yeah.
history.
Okay.
Leadoff hitter.
But who's the better average?
Probably Rollins.
No,
Yes.
no.
They're looking it up.
Ashburn, I think, was 308.
There's a thing called Google.
Ashburn, I think, was 308.
What do you?
More power, Rollins.
Yeah,
Do
but,
we- do we
but
have
they
a
don't
s-
need more power in this team. They need on base.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to go
So
Ashburn?
who are you going?
Ashburn.
Yeah, dude.
Probably had a higher on base percentage than Rollins too.
Yep.
I don't know if
Ryan
he's
Howard's
my
a
pick
good
or
one.
not.
Ryan Howard's a good one.
Yeah, he's a really
Jimmy
good one.
Rollins' career stats was he batted
What's his career,
264.
his career average?
264.
Richie Ashford.
We lost that argument.
Yeah,
What's-
but I told you
He-
he's 308.
Ashburn batted 308. Yeah.
Yes,
He knew.
he was the only he for the longest
How many
time,
RBIs?
for the longest time he had the highest batting average not
Five-
in the whole thing.
586 RBIs.
He wasn't a power hitter.
He was also
He
facing
was
me as a lefty.
he was a prototypical
and I'm a
I
righty.
didn't want to go
He was-
there, Jim.
he was a
We'll go
prototypical
there.
leadoff hitter who played center field. What did you say?
He was facing him.
He was facing me, thrown as a lefty. He was a natural righty.
And he played in the era of Duke Snyder and Willie Mays in center field.
I mean, Rollins played with Derek Jeter and
Who was the other one?
for what center
Duke
fielders of the
Snyder,
time.
Willie Mays, and Mickey Mantle. Yeah, he played in that era.
There were good shortstops during Rollins' time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Garcia
those other
Parra,
three
Derek
played.
Jeter.
No, those other three
I think
played
Derek
in New
Jeter's
York and got
overrated.
all the press clippings.
So did Derek Jeter.
And Rollins got Ashburn got shortchanged because he was playing in the era
All right, so
of
we're moving on.
those
to-
three.
All right,
You
who
sound
played in
like
New
the
York.
same argument
Alright.
for Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins got underrated all the time because of Derek Jeter.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
cool.
I agree
And
with that.
Richie,
I
cool.
agree with that.
Did Richie get any MVPs?
Who you going with?
No.
Richie.
I don't know. If he
Rollins
did, it was
got
only
one.
one.
Rollins got one.
And Rollins
You
got a
going?
ring.
And
Who's
Rollins got
everyone
a
going
ring.
with?
Bang.
Yeah,
Who's everyone's going?
Bang.
Who's everyone
I'm going with Rollins on this
I'm
team.
going
I'm
Richie
going
Ashburn
Howard. I'm
because I
going
need
with
a
Howard.
That's a good
I
one.
like Holiday.
See, that was my
Oh,
second pick.
Holiday was really
I
good.
got
Damn.
Rollins,
Halliday and Wheeler.
Rollins and
Oh,
Doc are my two
yeah,
picks that I have here, but I got
Hey,
to go
or
Rollins.
Steve
How about-
Carlton.
how about
Or Steve Carlton would have been.
yeah,
would have been
How about
sick,
Brad
too.
Lidge?
Oh, a closer.
Oh,
Well, what season? Because
oh wait.
Dude, he
No,
took my
no,
answer
no,
from the
no,
group
no,
chat.
What season?
No,
That was in the
What
group
season?
text.
That
That was in the
season
group
right
text
There's
last
only one
night.
season.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Lidge was here.
That
for a
was in
couple
the
years
group.
and It wasn't all that.
Okay,
The
the
wait.
season he was
My
Yeah.
dad, my dad
That-
just
How about
tried
that?
with Brad Lidge too.
Yeah, but that was in the group text. I said it the other night.
My dad wasn't on the group
All right.
text.
He's
Well,
a
the rule
thief.
was to only pick one.
Deke's a thief.
The rule was to pick one. so
I'm
you gotta
going
pick
Richie
one.
Ashburn.
I'm going Rollins.
I'm going Howard.
I'm sticking Rollins.
Deke.
Nobody's going Utley or Schmidt.
That's what I
But you
said. I
gotta
said
look at the
Utley.
team the
I
way
agree.
it's
I
Utley's
agree.
my
I agree.
favorite Philly all time.
Yeah, I'm
but
surprised nobody said Schmidt.
it's tough not to say
Because
Schmidt
you could put Bohm at first and then
because
have-
You have Ryan Howard at first.
or
then.
Bohm or Schmidt could DH.
and can you imagine
But is that a
Harper then
weakness?
Schmidt?
Yeah,
Is that
I
a
don't know.
weakness for the
Imagine
team right now?
Harper then Schmidt.
Yeah.
I might
and
bring
who you
Matt
put
Stairs
behind
in.
Schmidt.
Cass-
Right.
I might
now.
bring Matt Stairs in for the bench. Deep into the night.
Man, what does this team
What about
need the most?
South
All
Fasano?
those three things. What does this team
Pete
need the
Cavili.
most?
a second baseman.
What do you think
They
about
have- they
South
No,
Fasano?
center field
Ricky
starter
Leday?
or bullpen.
Kevin Stocker would look good on this team.
How about if you bring back Ron Gant
Six
at the end of the
still does
career?
count.
Carlos
We have
Ruiz.
Ron Gant at the end of the career.
Come on.
Carlos
all right,
Ruiz.
you know what? Because like you said
Carlos
earlier, come
Ruiz.
playoff time, you need that bullpen. I'm going Brad Lidge. Because I think their starting pitching is pretty good, pretty solid.
You could have went with
I'm
Jonathan
going
Papelbon.
I'm going Lidge.
It's good
Nice.
enough.
But if you
it
threw
could-
one of those
it-
aces in-
that'll put you a World Series
Doc,
contender. Yeah.
Carl-
Yeah,
Carlton,
but
one
what
of
did
those
we
guys.
do with the four aces?
We won the most games in baseball.
Yeah, we lost in the first round.
Then we didn't.
because they had no offense. The
Right.
offense went to sleep.
That's why you bring Richie Ashburn in
have
to get
any-
people on
That's why you
base.
bring in
Jimmy
Rollins.
Rollins
to
won
start the
no
lineup.
games.
guy.
That's why you're bringing
Richie Ashburn batted
runs.
308, getting more than 264.
Well, Rollins was actually on that team, and that didn't work. either.
Right, it didn't quite.
All right.
All right, let's go with the Flyers next because I don't really know. I don't know enough about this current Flyers team to say what they need.
Yeah.
So to me, they just
They
need an
need
identity.
everything.
I'm
They
gonna
need
go.
an identity.
everything.
I'm going Lindros.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Bobby
going-
Clark.
I'm going
They need-
Kelly
go.
Lindbergh.
They need
in
a
goal.
captain. They
Going
need a
Bobby
captain.
Clark.
Was
Why would
Lindros
you
so
go Kelly
captain?
Lindbergh?
Yeah.
Was the best
I
player.
liked him.
He was a good captain.
Bernie
I don't
won
think he-
2 cups.
That's because Pelly died. He would have won cups.
I'm with you there.
I-
I loved
wait,
Pelly.
who are you going
yes,
with?
I tend
Kelly
to agree
Lindbergh.
with.
Dude, they have a goalie.
Carter Hart.
Yay.
Yeah, he's been great.
Star.
Dude, what?
He's been
He's a
unstoppable.
goal. He's not unstoppable.
It's
He's
a
a
joke.
good goalie.
It's a joke.
Dude,
All
if
right.
Carter Hart was on Edmonton, they might still be playing in that series.
No, the hell
So what
they
are you
are.
going?
Yeah, they
If
would.
I was going anybody, I'd probably go Lindros, honestly.
That's
I-
I'm going Bobby
I-
Clark.
Yes.
Another
And
captain.
Andrew, I'm going Bobby Clark.
No
I thought about Carl
No
Dykhouse.
Hal?
Trent Klatt and his one testicle.
No.
Oh no, wait, no, it was Sean.
I need
Cody.
Paul Coffey.
It was Sean Codine that lost the nut.
Pat Falloon.
No Gordie Howe?
What about the animal?
That was Mark
Kyle
Howe.
Howard.
His
Mark
brother,
Howe,
that's what I
and
said.
he was a defenseman.
All right.
Hal's pretty
Eagles.
good.
Ha-
Nah,
Hal-
Can we
Mark
do
Howe
it?
was-
Can we
was
do an Eagle
awesome.
defense and offense?
I would say
Yeah.
it's Lindros, just because they need
They need
a
they
big
need
dude.
I
they
said
need
Lindros.
a-
Yeah, it's got to be
they
Lindros.
don't have a guy that can take over a game in Lindros.
Lindros
All right.
or
Our-
Primo.
Wait, our
Obviously, none of you saw Bobby
Mike
Clark.
Richards
we saw Bobby Clark, but
on
he
highlights.
The
played on
tail
the team
end of his career. He retired in '85. How old were you?
I
in
might go
85?
Alexander Dag.
8. Like I
Yeah,
said,
Eric
you saw him at the
Desjardins.
tail end of his career.
When
but
did-
our
how,
resident.
how old were you when he retired?
I was 21.
So you're
7.
I saw him as
70.
I saw him.
Dude, you
win
just started a
championships.
history story that's going to be 20 minutes now.
Our resident Aussie and Flyer fan.
What's
just
he got?
Checked in.
Who's he got?
What did Pat say?
He didn't give it. So I don't.
Ah.
What we're doing right now is if
He
you
should
could
join
take-
us virtual one time.
He wants to.
Explain,
work
explain
that
to
do
I'm
it.
Pat
going
what
to
we're
explain
doing
what
here.
we're doing right now. So, take any past Philly athlete and put them on the current team. If you had the ability to do that, what player would you pick to put
probably
on
put
the
a coach on
current
the Flyers.
team to make this team
Can we
better?
put an owner?
Can I put a
the
coach
Flyers?
on the Flyers?
It's your picks, man. You do whatever you want.
Who were you going to go?
Mike Keenan.
That's right.
John Stevens.
Mike Keenan.
John Stevens.
Mike Keenan.
Peter Laviolette.
Play with some jam.
Dave Haxtell.
He said Bobby.
I would say Roger Neal.
Bobby Clark.
I'm going Lindros because he's the most recent star.
I get it,
besides
but
Giroux,
you like I said, you guys never saw Bobby Clark play.
Nope. But he's got the 2 rings.
I saw him destroy the Flyers.
He was the
Him and Hextall.
quintessential
Yeah,
leader.
seriously, that's why
He
we're
was the
here.
quintessential leader. He was the quintessential hard worker. He was the quintessential
That's
get
all.
under your skin, pain in the ass to play against.
I'm not saying he stunk. I'm just saying.
No, he didn't.
I'm
He
just
was
saying,
all-
like, I think-
he's the best player in the history of the franchise.
No, he's not.
Who is?
Eric Lindros.
Who's got 2 rings?
That wasn't because of Bobby Clark. He was just on the team.
He just got lucky to be
Right
play
place
with
All right.
Rick McLeish and
Yeah,
Dave Schultz.
right place at the right
And-
time.
Pat agreed. He's the greatest flyer ever.
Who? Me?
I won't disagree with
No,
that.
not
Yeah,
you,
exactly,
Smitty.
Pat. These
You're the
young
greatest
kids.
AP ever.
Thank you.
The next youngest one. What
A
are
lot
you?
of-
44.
5.
40, next one.
Why
the
we-
youngest one
why-
down is 45, and
How old are you, Smitty? You
he,
might
he
be older
doesn't. He
or
doesn't.
younger.
Who did you pick?
I said Lindros.
Yeah, he doesn't get it either.
Well, I
Lindros
mean,
gives his team an identity.
What the? Bobby Clark.
It was a different
Ruthless and toothless.
They were worried
There's-
about beating the Ruskies back.
I was
in
gonna
that
say
day.
they beat each other up in
Guys are
that
killing me.
game more than they do today. Today's game is all skill.
I almost went Jaromir Jagr.
Pat.
How do you like that?
Pat brings up a
He
good
might be
point.
the most
and I
skilled
gotta agree.
flyer ever.
He said Eric could have been, but for
Peter
the concussions.
Forsberg.
Honestly, did you see?
If,
There
if
hasn't
he had
been-
played for them from the beginning, he could
Yeah,
have been.
that's
yes.
a good one.
This
I know.
will-
I know
this
it's a
will
good
be-
one. Say my name.
This will be the first Stanley Cup playoffs where there hasn't been a teammate of Jaromir Jagr that has played
Really?
in the Stanley Cup
Wow.
playoffs.
And you know,
Since
he's
1979.
There's a
He's
teammate.
still
There,
playing.
1979.
there is a
he's
teammate.
still playing.
There's
over
some Flyers
in
that are
Europe
still
somewhere.
in it that played with him.
that played with Jagr?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
I think you need to look that up.
Crazy.
I believe he's still playing over in Europe.
1979.
In the NHL, 1979.
Right? No. I get your point.
That's 30 freaking years.
Yeah, and he didn't come into the league until
No.
1991.
We only had him for a year.
That's 40 years.
No,
a
boy.
year
That's
to
43
like 7
years.
games.
That's
Didn't he?
No, it was a year.
It's
Didn't he stick
43
around in the
years.
beginning
No.
of the season? And then,
Isn't that there wasn't a teammate on his team?
They
in
signed him
those
to a 1-year
playoffs.
deal and didn't bring him back.
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
And he played really well for the Flyers.
Yager that year?
Yager.
And then they didn't bring him back.
Right.
Pissed me
I
off.
know.
All right.
Dude, it pissed me off too.
All right,
All
good.
right.
He played very well for the
we were
Flyers.
pissed. All right, are we doing one defensive and one
No, just gotta do
offensive?
one
it's
player.
one player.
No, hell no.
Yeah, dude.
One
That's
player.
how it's worked at every other.
My game, my rules, one
All
player.
right, we already know you're going with Dawkins.
No, I'm
he's
not. No, I'm not.
You said we're at the Eagles.
Yeah.
We're at the Eagles.
I'll pick-
You
I'll go
said
first.
Lindros for hockey, right?
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
That's the only
You want
person.
to go first for
Yeah, I'll
Eagles?
go first.
All right,
Give me Reggie.
Reggie.
Oh,
Reggie.
that's a great one.
On this defensive line with
That'd
those
be
linebackers.
insane.
I mean, with those
Him and
corners.
Reddick,
I got
him and Reddick
one.
on the outside.
There
Yo,
we go.
Reggie. Oh my
You,
God.
you want one?
I got one.
I got one
love
too.
Mine, but
I love
Get your get your popcorn ready.
I love
T.O.
T.O. AJ Brown,
Oh,
Devontae Smith.
Oh.
T.O. boys.
I don't think
do we need wide receiver?
Yep.
We do.
We don't need a quarterback. We got a Hall of Famer in the waiting.
Alright, dude.
I'm not looking at quarterback.
He's going
Who wants to go
Dawkins.
next? I'm not going Dawkins. I promise I'm not going Dawkins.
Steve
Running
Van
back
Buren.
Westbrook.
Steve Van Buren.
I thought that way.
I thought that way too. Who you
But
going?
I wouldn't have gone Westbrook though. If I was going running back,
Wilbert
I was-
Montgomery?
No, I was going Shady.
Oh,
Shady on this team would be nice, but I don't think that's what we need.
Nah,
Seth.
I'm
what are
gonna
you
go-
going
I'm
kicker?
going Seth.
Why we got? Oh, Seth
We
Joyner.
need
I
a-
thought
we
about
need a
that.
Linebacker.
I
and
thought about that.
Got these.
I
young
also thought
guys.
about Chris Bonial for kicker.
Tommy Hutton.
Stuart Bradley.
Levon Kirkland.
Mark Semino.
I think Seth on this team would be nice.
That'd be
I like
really
I
good.
like
I like-
the Reggie pick.
I like
but
Jeremy
feel like
Bloom's
our
potential.
I think
I think our line is good.
I can give you a two for.
No.
No, it's only one.
Oh, he's going.
Deshaun Jackson?
Chuck Bednarik.
No,
He
I
can
got
play
you
both
two
sides
for-
of the line.
Yeah.
Chuck
I
Bednarik.
got you an all-pro on both sides. of the line.
Concrete Charlie. Concrete Charlie.
Kelsey.
Yeah, but he's getting ready to retire.
Oh my.
Okay, well, we got Jurgens.
But he's not retiring this year.
No,
It's all about this year.
but we got the guy to slide in after he does
Oh,
retire.
God.
And we get an all-pro linebacker in the same guy.
So you're going Chuck.
Concrete.
Hey, you got the right to be wrong. It's okay.
All right, what do you have? Baker Mayfield? He didn't play for the Eagles.
No.
Rodney Pete?
Ah,
He's got Coy Detmer.
Yeah.
good one.
What about Vince Young?
Dream team.
Yeah.
Probably
Somebody.
beat off.
Oh,
Somebody.
I had a good one.
B-Dog.
B-Dog?
He said
Dante.
B-Dog.
We
B-Dog, that's
safety
too
is the
easy.
one
That's
spot
why
they
we
need.
didn't do
They
that.
still need a safety.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
too
the one
easy.
spot.
I
they
would have
need.
went Andre Waters. I want a thumper.
That's why I like
or
Seth.
Wes.
I do feel like our defense is good, but there's nobody like nasty on the team.
Like,
I feel like Hargraves can get there.
Concrete.
Shut
Get
up.
out of here with Collins. What's that? His fingers?
yeah, you know why his fingers are all messed up.
You know
from-
what Seth would do to Concrete Charlie?
Nothing.
That's why he called
He
himself
would beg for
Concrete.
mercy. That's what he would do.
Get out of here.
Concrete Charlie.
That's why his fingers are all messed
I'm
up from
torn.
the.
I have
From
no idea.
Mixing the concrete.
I'm telling you, Reggie, man.
I
Reggie.
really don't.
Getting
I
his
like
concrete
Reggie.
ready. Nice.
Your dad goes Trotter.
I like,
Oh,
I was looking at
That's
Trotter,
not
but
bad.
I
I
like
like
his
Seth.
shot.
I like Seth.
but
I
I
like-
think that
I
I
like
think they're
Reggie.
set at linebacker now. I
I
think
like-
Dean and Kazil.
I like
Andre Dillard.
I like Reggie
Stop.
or Dawkins. I
Jerome
can't-
Brown?
I can't pick
Jerome
between.
Brown.
They got the lineup.
I feel like
and
the defensive
interior
line is good.
No,
That's
they
why
still,
I-
I think
Yeah.
they still need safety.
Wilbur
so-
Montgomery
Are
or
you
Shady's
They're
in.
They're
trustworthy
good.
in Brandon Graham to stay healthy?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. They're good.
Or
Because right now you're
They're
starting
good.
edge
I was
rushers.
also thinking
Hassan Reddick,
good
Trent
old
Brandon
stud
Graham.
wide receiver Tommy
you,
McDonald.
you give this defense a
Or
edge
Harry
rusher
Carmichael.
that can give
Ricky
you like
Waters
17
for
or 20
what?
sacks.
Yeah,
Like
You
that-
think
Reggie White can
Reggie-
take
like
over
Re-
games.
Reggie
Cunningham?
today's game would get you 15. This
Oh,
Cunningham.
dude, what about
17
Randall
sacks.
Cunningham in
Man.
this offense?
Dude, that would be sick.
They could still use a quarterback
there
too.
are a lot
They
of
could,
quarterbacks
but
I would
they-
put.
you got a
I would
Hall
like
of
to
Famer
see.
in the wings.
I take
Shut up.
Cunningham. I take Vic in this offense.
What are you guys gonna do
McNabb?
if he wins MVP? Are you gonna
McNabb?
change the show
No.
to I was wrong about Hurts or Hurts or Smitty
My
was
hurt-
right?
My heart's hurt. My heart
He
hurts.
wins. What's his MVP odds right now?
So this is funny you say that.
Oh my
because-
God, they're moving up, right, Nate? Tell me. Talk to me, Nate. Money Moss.
Not at all.
Plus 1,800.
But
Plus
it's just funny
3,000.
because when you talk to people about their schedule, they got them going what 13 and 4.
We all had them 15 and 2.
Yeah. When you think about that, and I ask this question, and this is directly for you, Smitty.
Yes.
Right. If they go 13 and 4,
He's back.
is Hurts your MVP?
Well, it depends what he does.
I don't know if he's your MVP, but I think he solidifies
if they
you as
go
the
13 and
franchise
4,
quarterback, right, Nate? He solidifies
Of
the.
course he does.
Well,
But
maybe
he
not
goes
if they don't win a
13 and
playoff
4,
game.
They're one of the they are a top 3 team in his league.
If they go 13 and 4, it's either Hurts is really good or the defense is
Defense
really
stepped
good.
up, yeah.
Or
That's-
Miles Sanders has broken the NFL rushing record.
I mean,
Get off of that.
there's no
That
way
ain't
he's not an MVP
He's
candidate.
gonna
if they
get
go
paid.
13 and
I
4.
was reading the other day. They think the Eagles are gonna bring him back.
There's no way.
Langaro
I
thinks
still
they're gonna
haven't
sign him
given
on the
mine,
cheap.
So I'm gonna go with.
You just said you were going back and forth.
I think I'm gonna lean
You're gonna go Reggie.
Dawkins. I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
don't
lean
do that,
Dawkins.
CJ.
Dude, Reggie's. I mean,
Reggie's sick.
Reggie's the better player.
Reggie's so sick.
I thought about Chris Carter with this offense too.
But that before the drugs or after?
I mean,
We
during.
just don't
Because he
need the
was
res-
here during the drugs.
There's a lot of
And
players
he
you could add
killed
to
it.
this
You
team.
do need.
There's a lot of players you could add to this team that will make the team better.
Dude,
Oh,
T.O.
so
Who
So
makes the
many.
biggest
T.O.
difference?
Smith.
The biggest
I'm telling you,
impact.
it's Reggie.
T.O. Smith and A.J. Brown. With
Nate-
Goddard.
Nate-
But if
Nate
your
has a-
quarterback sucks, doesn't matter.
Wait a
with
minute.
those
Didn't you
guys.
say he's the best quarterback?
I did, but
Then
what
shut
I'm
up.
saying is,
Damn.
you don't need another receiver on this
Doesn't
team.
hurt.
Doesn't hurt, but if there's other positions that you can help.
Rumor has it we're going after Ridley after this year too.
Yeah.
Big 3.
Dude, who's paying him?
Sources.
We got plenty of money.
sources
Yeah,
say.
right.
Somebody's got his
We ain't
sources.
got money to pay.
Why
them.
Fletcher Cox?
That's
I-
three number
I
one
got
receivers.
a question. We're kind of torn on Hurts.
No,
whether
you
he's the-
are. I'm
whether
not.
he's the guy or not.
Yeah, it's just 4 of us.
So if we were to pick a quarterback
Jim's not torn.
That- for
It's
this
Cunningham.
for this team,
Cunningham.
who would
Randall.
we pick?
It's Randall.
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 It's definitely not Donovan. I might go with Coy Detmer.
Stop it with Coy Detmer, will you?
How about we never brought up Freddie Mitchell? FedEx 4th and 26 in the slot.
Are you really saying it's not?
What about Mike
Donovan?
Mamoa?
Donovan- Donovan-
Randall would be exciting in this.
What
offense.
about-
Donovan
Donovan's?
Yeah.
What about
Randall
Mike?
with coaching?
What about Mike
And,
Mamoa?
and he would have that.
Yeah, he would
with
have that.
Sirianni.
Yes.
What do you have that with Sirianni? You guys ain't
Randall.
sold on Sirianni?
No, but I mean, he's better than
Better than
Buddy
what- with
Ryan.
Buddy,
Wait a
right.
minute.
But-
Michael Vick with this offense.
I said Vic earlier.
Vic would be really exciting.
I said Vic
Oh.
earlier.
That would-
Vic was pretty much
McCoy's a good
Randall.
one too.
Yeah.
McCoy, even
Vic-
if you have
Vic-
Sanders, that's
Vic,
nice.
Vic was Randall with
Vic-
with a little bit of a
Vic-
more
Vic with this
zip on the
offense?
pass.
Yeah. Vic was Randall, but
with a
like
better zip.
half a step up.
Yeah, with a better
Faster.
zip.
Maybe a step up.
He's a
Faster.
better passer. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He had a gun.
I think Vic would work too.
Yeah, Vic would be nice.
Vic would be.
That's what
really
I think they're
exciting.
hoping the offense runs with Hurts. I mean, I'm not saying he's
Hurts
Vic,
can't
but
run like Vic or Randall.
no, but he runs enough.
Hurts is a top 10 running back in this league.
He's just got to get
he
that
is.
dart on the run and start working the middle of the
Yes, he
field.
needs
And
to learn how to
if
throw
he
on the
does,
run.
dude, it's over.
I hope so.
You guys got a
I'm with
franchise
you.
quarterback.
I
You guys will all be wearing Hurts jerseys next year.
got mine
Smitty,
ready to go.
if Hurts takes us to
The
and
promised
win,
land.
no, if Hurts wins a playoff game this year,
What you doing for me?
what do you?
He's getting a Hurts tattoo.
Something related to
A
Hurts.
Hurts tattoo.
What
He's
do
getting
you
the number
want?
2 right above his butt crack.
I'm not doing a
Yeah,
tattoo.
well, he's the number
I'm
one.
not,
Yeah.
I'm not doing a tattoo. No tattoos.
We got to implement Jalen
Especially on
Hurts
your
into our
butt crack.
logo.
But you,
Jalen Hurts
no,
goes
no,
into
no,
our
no,
logo.
You think of something for me because I am not sold on Hurts. But if Hurts wins a playoff game this year, I will do something that you. For something Hurts related. That you can-
Look at Jim.
Something-
Jim's got his
This is not
mind in
going
the
good.
gutter.
No, no, no.
Something that hurts.
Like something,
I will do something that hurts.
like something like with like a Hurts shirt.
Yeah,
or something.
Put Jalen in front of Hurts,
Or
will you?
something. Yeah,
Jalen Hurts related.
Yeah.
Change your middle name like I was going to do it. Furcon.
Is that-
Officially?
Is
Yeah.
winning a
No,
playoff
you
game?
you were winning the
Yeah,
championship.
but I feel like
This
this
is
is
just
You
a
weren't
playoff
going to do
game.
it. Were you doing it officially?
I told you my middle name's Frederick. I would have. My mom probably wouldn't have been happy with it because it's my grandfather's name, but
Frederick Furcon.
maybe I'll change my
Is
my,
there a
my
s-
confirmation.
Yeah, I was just saying, is there a
name.
Saint Furcon?
You guys could just start referring to me as
He's Turkish. I doubt
Fur-
there's the same Furcon.
Maybe. You don't
So
know.
what does Hurts have to do to win over this fan base?
He's got to win
Does he just have to win a playoff
Yeah,
game?
he's got to win a playoff.
No, he's got to
No,
show
I think-
improvement.
Yeah, I
He
think if he
doesn't
doesn't win a
necessarily
playoff
have to-
game, I don't
think he necessarily
Does
has
he
to
need the
win a
Perry
playoff
Wentz?
game. He has to perform better, and if they make the playoffs, he has to
If
do
he,
better in
if
the
he
playoffs.
outshines Wentz in those 2 games, oh man,
And
That'll-
Dak
that'll
or
go a
Dak
long
or
way.
Dak
That'll go a long way.
or Dak.
Well, he already's undershined Dak.
I mean, there's because there's things that can happen to a team during a season that they're out of
Yeah.
his control, right?
right,
Like
exactly.
what?
If he had, I mean,
Injuries.
you lose 2 defensive players that
yeah.
suck, and then just suck the whole life out of the defense, and we can't stop anybody. Like if he's throwing 4 touchdowns a game,
Yeah.
and we're still losing,
Yeah.
is that his fault?
No.
Like,
No.
so if they don't get to the playoffs, I'm not blaming him there. He gets to the playoffs and wins a playoff game, yeah,
He's
that
gets
gets a lot of this fan base
I
behind
think
him.
if
But
he
I
just
don't
gets
think
to the playoffs again, I think he's won over the franchise, run over the fans.
it's like every quarterback in the city. There's going to be a portion of the fan base. They're polarizing. You either love them or you hate them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Wentz. It's going to be him here with Hurts. If he wins playoff games, you're going to get some of those haters to maybe move over, but you're still going to have the people that's just be like, he's not my quarterback. He's a second round pick. He can't do this. He can't do that. I think we're all willing to give him a chance and hope that he is the franchise quarterback.
I think honestly, I think it's the season and developing. If he can do those things, I think he wins over.
NBC
Like you said, Jim, a majority of this
What
franchise.
If he takes
ready.
us to the playoffs, right, and say he loses, does he get a contract?
Yes.
I think so. If it's a good season,
But it's a good season.
He has to show significant improvement over last year. Win or lose in the playoffs, he's got to show significant improvement to get what you're talking about, Nate, and to
Breaking
win over
news:
fans.
Royals sign Roman Quinn.
Thanks, Smitty. Really broke up the conversation there. Way to end the show on that Roman Quinn news.
I got one more baseball point if we want to go out on a
what is it?
baseball
What
point.
is
Are
it?
we going out with a bang?
Is anybody upset that Albert Pujols isn't getting his retirement tour?
Oh my God, I don't want to hear about that.
No.
Mike Trout did.
Shouldn't he have been
No.
like gone 5 seasons ago?
I mean,
Yes.
he juiced too. It just doesn't come
But
out.
I heard he's actually doing pretty well again with the Cardinals.
Is he?
He's
he?
okay. He's hit a few.
I
home
just
runs.
I've seen a few players come out and other like media like
See how fat he
why
is?
is he not getting his retirement tour? I'm just
Uh,
because he probably should have retired.
he should have
3 or
retired
4
after he left
years
the
ago.
Angels.
Yeah, he's just not.
I mean that dude's
he hung on too long.
he really is a machine. Like he's the best hitter
Oh,
of my
in his
generation.
prime, he was great.
Yeah, he's the best hitter of our generation so far. Me and Andrew, not
Yeah.
yours.
He's no Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just. I don't know why he's not.
Right,
getting
that
the
was my
tour.
generation.
I don't know why he's not getting the
I just
retirement
feel like he
tour.
was-
It is a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think.
Maybe-
I think
and it
he's
doesn't.
hung
It's not
around
like
too long.
it's not like he's a jerk. Like every player seems to praise him. Who's ever played with him, his teammates. Can you stop? Sorry, but I don't know. It's weird.
All right. Any closing thoughts? Is that it for this week?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
an hour and 41 minutes. and
Yeah,
counting.
go Phils.
Hey, do you have any like words of wisdom to drop? Leave the show. with?
Concerning.
Let's just get out of here.
Concerning
good.
what?
You should be giving a shout out on your high school graduation of your 2 daughters.
Yeah, come on.
And my sister just graduated today, her master's
nice.
in
Congrats.
nursing from
Congrats
LaSalle.
to the
You have
class of
your 2
2022.
daughters. My cousin just graduated from Holy Family to
You the educator. Congrats to the class of 2022.
We're not Holy Family. Holy
Whether
Ghost,
you're-
not Holy Family. I'm sorry.
Whether you're grade school, high school, college, congrats to the class of
Kindergarten.
2022. Kindergarten, moving up from middle school.
Do you want me to
from grade
videotape
school
my
to middle
8th grade
school.
graduation speech for you guys tomorrow?
Uh-oh.
It's got very good.
Four score and 7 years.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us here on another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. We'll be back next week.
Yes.
Till then, be excellent to each other. See you, folks.
Go Birds.